With the 24th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select.
It's time. Shout out to everybody, man. The Super Bowl of the offseason is here. Cowboys NFL draft. Mike, what's up, baby?
What's up, Joe? I am pumped. It's draft day. We're ready. We're doing the national anthem right now. We're that much closer, Joe. We're that much closer to the pick.
Oh, I know. I can't wait to see what kind of craziness. This is serious? Cap mode time. Draft cap mode, the all blacked out version. And they got a couple of versions of this cap out. This is the one that I got at the time. I've seen some other variations where you can read it better, but the black on blue, not bad. Not bad.
I didn't get the cap this year, Joe. I didn't have enough time. I forgot. My mind spaced, all right? No cap this year for Cowboys corner, but I'll get it. It'll just be late.
Shout out to everybody in the chat box. Mario, Craig English, Primetime Phil, Denise Snyder, appreciate you. Marvelin Group in the house. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Everybody.
Yep, Mario Flores in the house.
Carol Hines. Sit the Control 124. Nick Puente. The Control 124. What's up, Brofius? See a lot of the regulars in the house here. Shout out to you guys, man. We're gonna go through this journey together. Mike and I have synced up our stream as close as we can. Now, sometimes they go a little awry, when commercials come up. So, we may have to take a break here to resync later as we get closer to the Cowboys pick. But we're going to keep it real with you guys and see, how these picks come along, man. First pick is Kevin Thibodeau. No, I'm just kidding. It hasn't started yet. Who is going to be number one overall, guys? Let me know in the chat box. Mike, who do you think goes number one overall, bro?
Dude, it's really hard to say because when we first started this, Joe, we had so many players before the combine. We had our top 100, and then Hamilton, he kind of slid down, because he had some bad pro days, a bad 40. So the top 100 that we originally did on the Frisco report is just a little different. It's hard for me to say because you just never know. Quarterbacks, I could tell you, won't be in the first 10 picks, Joe. Can you believe that? I have a great feeling that quarterback will not be picked from 1 to 10.
Yeah, that's it'll be interesting. You're hearing rumors of maybe Carolina. There's maybe even the Giants. They didn't pick up Daniel Jones, fifth-year option. So could there be a surprise quarterback in the top? I think there might, but I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't. So I'm with you. This is the way the draft is. There's going to be a lot of surprises. Players that aren't rated as first-round picks will sneak in here. So let's talk a little bit about the Cowboys before everything gets going here. Cowboys latest rumors. We really covered a lot of it last night. We talked about the fish clickbait rumor about moving up. I just think that the Cowboys, staying pick has been their the pattern here, Mike. So haven't heard anything else. I think that they like a lot of these linemen. You know what I mean? And I'm fine with all the top linemen that they're talking about, whether it's Cross, whether it's Penning, Raymond, Zion, Kenyon Green, Linderbaum. I am fine with any one of those. I don't have a gripe with any of these guys. I know some guys are want to throw dirt on some of them, but I am fine with it because I know this front office. I trust them. I trust Will McClay with setting these offensive linemen up for the Cowboys, Mike.
Yes. The Cowboys, to me, Joe, when I look at this and how they attacked free agency, left guard. Yeah, we can have Connor McGovern at the left guard all we want. Connor Williams is now a Miami Dolphin. There's nobody behind Connor McGovern. I don't trust Connor McGovern playing left guard. They started him, they benched him, and they would rather settle for holding penalties in Connor Williams than anything else. So I'm looking at that left guard position. They left that void open. They didn't go anywhere on the offensive line in free agency. They only signed 2 people outside of the Dallas Cowboys. That's James Washington and Dante Fowler. Tight end, offensive line, wide receiver, linebacker, maybe a safety. It's going to be real interesting how they carry out this draft and what they're going to do with today's pick, Joe.
Yeah, it really can. It really can go anywhere, man. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. I can't wait. You know, you are hearing more. You are hearing more steam about teams liking Zion more as a center, including the Cowboys. I had a guy tell me the other day, "You're the only one talking about Zion as a center. Nobody else is." That's the difference between this channel and the others that don't evaluate or go with what you're seeing and hearing. And the Cowboys measurables, it's a big thing for the Cowboys, and I think that they'll be fine with him at guard, but I think they like him better at center, and you're hearing a little bit more of that come out for Zion Johnson. So I'm fine with Zion wherever they go. I think he can play guard, center. I think they love the versatility there with him. So he is the golfer, though. We talked about that. He's not the wrestler. The wrestler is Tyler Linderbaum, bro.
Tyler Linderbaum.
Talked about that last night, and listening to Broadus on some of his shows earlier today, he thinks that's an out-of-the-box possible selection as well as Linderbaum because of some of the measurables that don't quite hit those earmarks that the Cowboys like. So we'll see, man.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we'll see. You know, they got excited. Are you the wrestler? We played it last night on our test stream, guys. That really was a test screen, but we played it off like it was a real stream. So, you know, you get some behind the scenes, you know, whatever. But no, they got real excited. They had the wrong guy, or maybe they're joking with Zion Johnson, Joe, and that's the guy that they want.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And could you get him in a trade down? You know what I mean? You're seeing some of these other mocks coming out here. The Patriots, I think, are in business for offensive linemen. They might go old linemen. They might get one of the ones that the Cowboys like, whether it's Green, Zion, or Linderbaum. You know, Linderbaum wasn't a 30 visit. That's one thing I do want to say is, you know, don't get fixated on the 30 visit list that we talked about. It's a starting point. Cowboys would prefer it, but every draft, every round will have different players. You know, I've seen some mocks out there where the mock drafts have nothing but 30 visit players. If honestly, if you'll set yourself up for failure if you think every round is going to be a 30 visit player. It won't. So we'll be here for the first round, and I think that's how this draft is going to break, man. I think you're going to see some surprising names all over this draft, Mike.
Yeah, I you know, I'll be shocked if somebody got a mock draft right, Joe, with all the trades that's going to happen tonight. Lots of trades. Baker Mayfield could get traded today. That's going to mess up a lot of stuff, right?
Yep.
Just so many things like mock drafts. I love them. You get to know different types of players. You like to, you know, oh, who's this guy? I never heard of this guy. Let me go watch something of him. Let me go do some research. Mock drafts is just more of a study. It's an open textbook because it opens you up and exposes you to a lot of players. No mock draft is right. If you can get a mock draft that's right, let me know. I'll Venmo you $100.
No, you hit it right on the head there. Flat Matrix, appreciate you, bro. Setting up the membership, supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Christopher Clayton, what's going on? Christopher, appreciate you stopping by, man. Ronald Argro. Let's see. Let's put this on the screen here, Mike. What's up, guys? If they move up, I think it's only 4 spots to 20, and they give up a fifth. So, you know, those are kind of moves that I would be a lot more tolerable and more palatable to you know. You move up a little bit, but don't give up a lot, right? So that's the kind of move I would like, right? So if you're able to use a fifth to move up just a few and leapfrog somebody, that's the way to go, Ronald. So I agree with that one there, man. I am totally for that. I don't want to be the one where we move way the hell up and give up a second, third, or a future first and a third. You know, I just don't want to give up multiple picks. This draft goes deep, man.
Yo, it definitely goes deep. And big shout out to my chat box. We got Craig English on the house. We got Sip in the house. Denise is in the house, guys. Thank you all for watching. We're dual streaming. So we definitely Can't leave you out. Craig English over here talking about Mike. It's time to get crunk. It's here, 100. Yes, indeed it is.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. This is the moment here. We are just minutes away from the commissioner to roll out here and getting booed. I love that. I love that very much. When we were at the draft, Mike, we booed him. We booed him because you have to. It's a tradition. It's your tradition to boo the commissioner, especially if you're a Dallas fan. I mean, he's screwed us royally over the years. So, and
Yes, he has.
you know, I can guarantee you he's going to be on top of the Kelvin Joseph.
They better.
All right,
They
bro.
better. Boom. Well, just real quick, let's just see where we're at. Make sure nothing messed up. Bucky's top 5 just ended on my screen, Joe. Now we're starting Bucky's top 5 for tight ends. That's what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, that's where I'm at there. Yeah, we're really close.
Yep.
Top 5 tackles. Yep. And I like all these guys. Cross, Penning, Raymond. I like them all, man. I really do. I won't have an issue with any of those guys.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see.
To answer your question.
Yeah.
Oh. About who goes first. Dude, it's just the Jacksonville Jaguars will be on the clock. What are their needs, Joe? What are their needs? Who goes first? Jacksonville, right? Let's see. Oh. I don't ever keep up with any other team. This is hard.
They're saying Trevon Walker because Balky likes, you know, the explosiveness, the athleticism or whatever, kind of like they did with Alden Smith and this sort of thing. I don't like that pick as number 1 overall myself. I would probably go Hutchinson or you know, one of the linemen, Ike Ekwonu. So that's what I would do. But the Jaguars, you know, we'll see, man.
Joe's giving them a defensive end and Ekwonu, the guard. So be real interesting to see what those Jacksonville Jaguars do. What's your projection with the Detroit Lions with number 2, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, it'll depend on what happens there with that first pick. If the Jaguars don't take Hutchinson there, I think that's a no-brainer. You know, stays in Michigan. You know what I mean, and gives Campbell a really good, fierce pass rusher. So I like him. I like him there for Detroit.
Man, dude, like, I don't know, but we're about to start this draft here. It's already 7 o'clock, but I can name off players, and Joe can tell me what college they're from. That's how good this guy is. Watch this. Trent McDuffie.
Trent McDuffie out of Washington, cornerback.
Look at that. Evan Neal.
Let's see, you're tackling out of Alabama.
Gardner.
Sauce Gardner.
Well, all right. Let's do this.
Yeah, Gardner is out of Cincinnati, right?
Yep. Isaiah Likely.
Coastal Carolina.
Kenneth Walker III, Joe.
That's Michigan State running back, and he's good. He might be running back 1 that come off the board here. Will a running back sneak into the first round? That'll be interesting. I don't know that one will, but if one does, it might be Kenneth Walker or, you know, Breece Hall. So
yeah.
We'll see.
No, see, Craig English said it right here. Joe knows his stuff. Joe has taught me so much since we've been 3 years part of the Frisco, since I've been 3 years with them, part of the Frisco Report. How to look for, what to look for, how to rank your players, what other teams look for, Dallas Cowboy trends. I mean, he hit it on the head. Mike McCarthy's first year, Joe said, you got to watch it. Mike McCarthy loves wide receivers. You got to watch it. Mike McCarthy. What was Mike McCarthy's first pick, Joe? As a Cowboys head coach. C.D. Lamb, wide receiver. This, Joe.
Yeah. And then this year, I think it's going to be, we're probably getting one here within the first 3 rounds.
Oh, yeah.
He's building his program, and, you know, let's see what they do here. What's your thought on Jahan Dotson? I think it was Jeremiah's final mock. I think he gave us Jahan Dotson. What do you think about that, guys? Mike, what do you think?
The wide receiver, right?
Penn State, yeah, wide receiver.
Yep. Yeah. So when he did that, I watched it last night. He said Kellen Moore. He said he got the speed. He's a good route runner. I think he said he was the best route runner in the draft, and Kellen Moore can use him. So if the Cowboys go that route, the speedster, it sets up CeeDee Lamb in a perfect position. You can move CeeDee Lamb around anywhere you can go. It sets him up, bounce it on the outside. It sets him up in the slot. James Washington coming in here with his first year. Michael Gallup going to come back after injury. If we get Dotson somehow, Joe, this Dak Prescott is not going to miss a beat, but you still got to protect Dak and make him comfortable because it don't matter who's playing wide receiver if Prescott's not confident in the five in front of him, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what this whole draft is. It's about how did you feel when we lost against the 49ers? What was this team lacking? Offensive line couldn't stop a nosebleed. Tyron had a problem blocking backup ends for the 49ers. Not good at all. Connor Williams, he sucked. He's gone. They let him walk. Offensive line, for me, has been the number one need for this team the whole way. And I do want to double dip. If you get me a guard here or a guard who has tackle flex, if that's green, if you pick up somebody in the second round or third round, I am 100% behind it, Mike. So this is going to be
offensive line. If you watch that 49ers game film, I know Kurt Warner did a job trying to expose Dak and exposing our receivers and exposing Kellen Moore. But you watch that, Dak wasn't confident in the five that was in front of him. He took unnecessary sacks. He wasn't able to plant his feet because he felt pressure was coming. So if we can get Dak Prescott comfortable, Joe, we won't have to worry about only putting 19 points up against the Chiefs or 19 points up in a playoff game or taking a big dump against the Raiders and the Broncos. We won't have to worry about stuff because you got to get your franchise quarterback comfortable, Joe. If we can get Dak comfortable and set up play action and get that running game going, this offense will be number one, and they'll be number one for a reason and not just against bad teams.
That's the key, bro. The defense is on the upward trajectory. I think you're just going to reload the defense in this draft. But the offensive line needs some TLC, as they say, and I think you're going to get it here, man. So somebody asked about Tyler Smith at 24. That's another late rumor. That ain't going to happen. I don't think Philbin has the patience to deal with that. Tyler Smith, highly penalized player out of Tulsa. Raw. He does play with a nasty side of him, but still a developmental player. I wouldn't reach him. That would be a huge reach. Like legit, that would be a reach. Talk to me in the fourth, maybe third at the most for him. But there's other players that they would probably have rated higher than him. You know what I mean? Like Nicholas Petit-Frere. I think they would have him higher rated, and he can play tackle and guard. Sean Ryan. I'm hearing that they like him a lot, and he could be. Sean Ryan out of UCLA could be your second round guy, depending on what they do in the first round. Okay, first round, if they come out of this with a wide receiver or another position, Sean Ryan might be a pick there at 56 if he's there. Now, some people say, "Oh, he's a third." They can wait to the third. Cowboys, Mike, they do this every year. They're gonna pick the player wherever they have him on their board. That's why every year. Fans hate some of these picks. Like, oh, they could have waited. They did it with Frederick, right?
Yeah.
Could have had Frederick in the third. You could have Sean Ryan in the third or fourth. Well, I mean, maybe, but, let's see what the Cowboys have these guys rated at. Because that's what matters. I mean, they don't give a crap what any of us have rated, man. Our 100 board, our top 50s, they don't matter for the Cowboys. They're going to go with what they go with.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up because if you guys remember in the pre-draft conference, they got 12 to 14 first round grade players in this draft, and if best player available is only a couple of points off their grades of need, they're going to go with need, right? So just because they pick somebody doesn't mean that it's best player available. And we got Roger Goodell on the TV screen, Joe.
There we go.
Boo.
Dude, here we are. I love it, man. Yeah, man. Come on, get those boos up. What's going on here?
Vegas, they're hungover.
It might be that recreational devil's lettuce. Robert,
We got Boys for Life in the house, Brando in the house, we got Vaughn in the house. Thank you for all for tuning in.
Robert Cowser, are we moving up? I don't think so. Hold on. Yeah, Robert, I don't think we're gonna move up, but I don't know. It's all gonna be a surprise at this point. I can't really say no, we won't, because maybe they do. Maybe they shock the crap out of us and move way up.
Oh, they can't move way up, Joe. The meat of this draft is too
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah, I personally don't. Now, if you want to move up a few spots, like one of our viewers said earlier, like use a fifth and move up to like 20 or whatever, that's fine. I would totally do that.
How many? We got 4/5.
Yeah. So we'll see, Robert. We'll check it out, see what happens here. Let's see what these guys do. I love the draft, bro.
These must be new fans, dude. These must be bandwagon fans. I see no boos. Boos would last. When we were at the draft, the boos went on for like 4 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Ice Cube in the house. Rocking his number 22, Joe.
From Oakland to Vegas, huh?
Yeah. He should have made it Friday before John Witherspoon died, dude. He should have made another Friday.
What's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody in the chat box. This draft is about to get started. It's about to get rolling here. Yeah, man. It'll be interesting to see if these teams. Some drafts go fast, some go long. Mike, I remember one year. I think, man, was it last year or the year before?
It was last year. It took forever. We're 10 minutes in, and they hadn't even got the Jacksonville Jaguars on the clock yet, Joe.
Yeah. Let's go, bro. It's open. They're on the clock. Okay. 10 minutes for the first round for each pick. Got 32 picks. So if you do the math, that's what?
A long ass time.
3 hours and 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, plus commercials.
Yeah, so this will probably wrap up.
10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, 11-ish, something like that. We're gonna be here through all 32 picks because you never know. Cowboys, depending on what happens, do they move back in? Something crazy could happen. So never want to abandon the first round because you just never know. I think it's gonna be fireworks tonight, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Big shout out to Michael Rodriguez in the house, Brando, Craig, Vaughn. We got Robert in the house. Thank you all guys for watching us on this stream.
Stevie Mac kicker with the first pick. I know there's been mock drafts there with the Cowboys taking a kicker with one of those fifths or the sixth. I just don't think the Cowboys will do that. They never have drafted a kicker, punter.
I don't know why people start those rumors. I honestly don't.
There are some good kickers in here, but the Cowboys just historically they don't do it. Should they? Maybe they should consider it. Matt Ariza, he's a hell of a punter. I think he's a game changer. I know Fossil would love to somehow sway the staff to make that selection. But I don't know.
Man, I see. This is what I don't get about teams. We're 2 minutes in. The Jacksonville Jaguars are 2 minutes in. They had all this time to prep. They're the first pick. They should already know they're the first pick, Joe. As soon as they're on the clock, they should already have the name written. They're the first. They can get whoever they want, Joe. There's no reason for the first pick to already be 3 minutes and 15 seconds in.
Yeah.
They're the first pick.
So I think what happens here with that is they're waiting to see if somebody picks up the phone, like a blow their socks off type of trade. Like, hey, we'll give you 3 first-round picks, 2 seconds or whatever, and then maybe that's how a trade will come up. I remember back in the day, Mike, you probably remember this. The first-round pick would be already known, and they would have the contract.
I do remember that.
Already in place. You remember those days?
I do remember those days.
Yeah, they were crazy. Like Jamarcus Russell, like, oh, he's the first pick. We're going to pay him all this crazy money, But once they redid that, once they had that lockout and changed up all the, they changed all the parameters.
The CBA.
Yeah, the CBA.
All that stuff changed.
Yeah, all that got shut down, man. Owners weren't about those big gigantic first round contracts anymore. They still get paid though. They still get paid a crap load of money though. But they do that, they don't see those gigantic numbers anymore. But Detroit will be the second. I'm interested to see what Houston does. Houston to me is the new Cleveland. They do some weirdo stuff there. They trade. I mean, one rumor was that Houston at 13, would that be where the Cowboys would make a call there? You know what I mean?
All the way to 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we talked about it on Tuesday, Joe. I can see them going to that 13, 14, 15 range. And they're going to have to do it before the Eagles, because do they want to play somebody twice a year, or do they want to go get them and make the other team pay?
Yeah. And if anybody's watching the Cowboy stream, while you're watching us, let us know if you see any action in the draft room. A lot of guys gave us some heads up last year, and that was pretty cool. Like, oh, hey, they're doing something. They're on the phone. So if you guys see any of that, let us know here in the chat box as well.
Yeah. They're always working phones. They're always on the phone.
Yeah.
There when you watch those war worms, or they're just smiling. I want to watch Mike McCarthy's body language when they put the war cam on him. He looked so bored. He didn't look happy during that pre-draft. I mean, when he first got to the Cowboys, he was smiling, talking about his championship, this, that. Then he goes to training camp, this, that, and the third. Then you look at him, that pre-draft conference, Joe. He looked like an accountant who didn't like his job to me.
Yeah, the pick is in Jacksonville, bro. I like the hiring of Doug Peterson for these guys. I think he's going to be a great asset for Trevor Lawrence, and I think you're going to see a second-year leap from him. I really liked him coming out of Clemson. I just, Urban Meyer, man, that was a disaster. Holy cow.
Man,
I just don't like Travon Walker this high, bro. Do you?
I don't. It'll be interesting to see who it is. I don't know if Walker will be there, Joe. I honestly, I don't know.
I'm gonna hide the chat when
the defensive end out of Georgia. When you win the national championship, Joe, you're gonna have a lot of hype around you. But Trayvon Walker, number 1 overall.
Yeah, dude. Remember when he was being mocked to the Cowboys when this first started in January? Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
Trayvon Walker was the consensus pick back in January for the Cowboys at 24.
Little do they know he wouldn't have Randy Gregory.
Yeah, he was one of my first prospect breakdowns. Was Travon Walker? I like him a lot. Can play him on the inside. Can play him on the edge. Obviously, pretty athletic, got good lateral movement. But the biggest question mark is the production, right? He doesn't have the high sack numbers. It's more of a projection, on his traits more than anything. So
Yeah. Like I said, you win that national championship, you have some breakout games in those playoff games, and
yeah,
you look like a team leader, team player, team energizer. You're gonna get on people's radars, right? But it'll be
yeah.
real interesting to see if they do walk.
Man, for me, I would take Hutch or Icky here. For me, they did
Yeah,
extend Cam
Hutchinson.
Robinson, so they do have one of those tackles locked down. But if you had the other one, you got good blocking for Lawrence. Here, let's see what they do here, Mike. Here we go.
All right, this is gonna start the draft, Joe.
Okay.
Wow.
No, so that is the pick. Yep, that's the bulky way. Trent Bulky. He's about those traits and measurables, man. So Trevon Walker knocked it out at the combine. Got himself the number 1 overall pick.
That's insane. When all this happened, Joe, and I know my top 100 board don't mean nothing, but when I first had this, I had Walker. I had him up. I had him number 28 overall on my draft board, Joe. Before the combine happened, that's where I had Walker.
That was our post combine top 100. Yeah, so I didn't have him that high either, and even leading up to the draft, I had him more in the teens myself. This is real high for Trevon Walker, I think. But
he's the first pick in the draft.
Man, I really would have given Lawrence some more protection, man. I would have, but now Detroit, Mike, chat box. Who's Detroit going to take here?
I think they're going to do Hutchinson.
I think this has to be Hutchinson. Now, if it's not Hutchinson, I think this is where we can get into a little bit of some surprise picks here. Are they sold on Goff?
They can't be, Joe. They'll be crazy.
Would the first quarterback go here to Detroit as a surprise pick?
I would be surprised.
Think it's Hutchinson. I think it's Hutchinson.
I think it's Hutchinson too.
I want to see some surprise shocker picks here. I love when the surprise crap comes up. Oh, the pick came in. This has got to be Hutchinson. The pick's already in.
They didn't even hesitate. This is what I like. This is what Jacksonville should have done, Joe. But no, They want to tick tock, run the clock.
Yeah, nobody was gonna call them for that pick. It was gonna be too expensive. It's so expensive.
This has to be Hutchinson.
Yeah.
He ran into 2 parked cars?
Is he already screwing up?
He already got some CTE? I'm not joking. That's serious stuff.
I'm on Ross St. Brown. They have some offensive weapons here. Yeah, that card was instantly in there, bro. This is a no-brainer. It has to be Hutch right here.
It has to be.
Okay, I'm gonna minimize the chat here so I don't get any spoilers here. Shout out to the mods. Appreciate everybody, all the mods taking care of spoilers and that sort of thing. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody joining us live here for the first round of the draft. We're covering all 32 picks. We'll see if the Cowboys do a surprise move, stay at 24, move down, maybe even come back in. You never know. So let's see.
Man, it's going to be interesting. But this has to be Hutchinson, though.
Yeah, it's got to be, bro. Number 2 pick. All right, here we go. Detroit.
There it is.
There it is. Aiden Hutchinson.
That's a beast, though. That is a beast.
Yeah, he's
I
good,
had
man.
Hutchinson number 2 on my board, Joe, before the combine.
He was just. I mean, right out the gate when the collegiate season started, he was already in the highlight reels, man. He's good.
He's good. He's
Yeah.
real good.
So
But you look at all the history behind, defensive ends with the Detroit Lions. They have a good history of drafting some good defensive ends.
yeah.
And they
No,
just got another one out of Michigan.
Yeah, this would be right up Campbell's alley. I think you get a really good player, bolster that defense up. That's a good pick. Houston on the clock, number 3. This is where we start getting some action here. Okay, so Houston at number 3. I've seen all sorts of names here for Houston, Mike. What's your gut feeling on Houston here?
I think it's Ahmad Gardner.
Ooh, that would be nice.
I think it's Ahmad Gardner from Houston, Joe.
Yeah, this is I've seen Sauce Gardner there. I've seen Kyle Hamilton there. I've seen
I could see Hamilton there too.
who
Don't
else
get
have
me
I
wrong.
seen there for them? I've seen offensive linemen there for them as well. They do have Tunsil. They have Laramie Tunsil. They have. I think they're okay at tackle actually. So I don't think it'll be one of the tackles. You're probably right. I think I would go Gardner here. Lovie Smith. He likes these type of cornerbacks, man. He loves to shut down cornerbacks. So let's see here, bro.
Man.
What do you guys? Everybody in the chat box, let me know what your prediction is here for the Houston pick. I say Sauce Gardner. Mike is saying Sauce Gardner as well. Kyle Hamilton, I think, might be in play here as well. But I think Sauce.
What's it?
Sauce Gardner, bro. Icky. Marvel says icky. Look at those monitors. Yeah, and that's a tough division, right? You got to get after. You got to get in Aaron Rodgers' face. So this is a no-brainer for Detroit. You got to get in the face of Justin Fields, mobile quarterback. Somebody that can keep them in the pocket. Aiden Hutchinson is pretty good at that too. He's pretty good at holding, the pocket there and not overcorrecting. So.
Mm-hmm. We got fifth quarter Cowboys in the house over here on my stream.
Shout out fifth quarter Cowboys. Shout out Brofius. Shout out to everybody in the chat box. Yeah, Nick. Do they have a legit quarterback? Yeah, Detroit. I don't know. Jared Goff. I mean, Jared Goff did take the Rams to the Super Bowl just a few years ago. So, but I don't
Houston
know.
pick is in, Joe.
Wow, this pick came in quick too. This is probably sauce, bro. That came in quick too.
Yep.
Let's see what these guys are doing. Houston Texans, AFC South, super packed division. I mean, that division is stacked, right? So they got to get in. They got to get competitive here because that AFC South, bro. Colts, Titans.
Fifth quarter Cowboy. He had to switch accounts. He came in with the wrong account.
And Davis Mills, quarterback. I think he had an okay quarterback.
I think this is Gardner.
I think they're good there at quarterback. I don't think they'll go quarterback here. I think Davis Mills.
I don't see any quarterback that's worth in the first 10, Joe. I just don't see it.
Carolina's going to be the Giants, and Carolina might be where you start getting the quarterback conversation might open up maybe. Who's with Atlanta quarterback? Is Atlanta
Felipe Franks, Joe.
Who'd they get? Oh, they got No, who does Atlanta have a quarterback? They got rid of Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan went to Atlanta to Indy.
The Colts.
Who's Atlanta's quarterback?
Felipe Franks.
No, man, for real. It's not him, dude.
Do they pick somebody up in free agency?
I know they got Mariota. Who the hell's Atlanta?
They did get Mariota, didn't they?
Yeah, but I don't think that's their starter. I would think, bro. Is it? Marcus Mariota's their starter? That's terrible. They might be in the business for quarterback, Mike. Mariota sucks.
Fifth quarter, we'll get to your question after the Houston pick.
Oh, Stingley. Wow, they took him over Sauce. Okay, that's a little interesting.
They had him ranked higher.
They had him ranked higher. Wow, bro.
Stingley was one of my players that I talked about, Joe, that the Cowboys could trade up for. We had those trade up scenarios. Stingley was my corner that I thought the Cowboys could use to go trade up for.
Man, that's risky. I like him, man. I think he's got the potential. The durability scares me with him. He missed a lot of time, because everybody goes back to, you got to go to the 2019. If you get the 2019 Stingley, I was talking 2 years ago.
Yeah.
If you get the 2019, if you get the 2019 Stingley, that's an outstanding pick, bro.
Fifth quarter Cowboys said, get off Franks. He's a Gator.
Yeah, Marvel and Group, Mariota. Yeah, Atlanta could be in the business for QB, bro. I'll be real, like
the Jets on the clock, Joe. The Jets. So they got Zach Wilson there. They've been working on their offense. I don't know. Could the first receiver go here, Joe, to the Jets?
Yeah, Jets. Let's talk about the Jets. I've heard Drake London here. They do have 2 first-rounders here. They got this one, and they got a couple, just a few spots later. So, yeah, you're right. Oh, I was about to say, is the pick in already? Some of these picks are coming in pretty quick. This could be – could this be Sauce?
5 minutes in.
Could the Jets go Sauce here?
I think this is either going to be Traylon Burks or Drake London. It all depends on who they have rated higher, Joe. Because everyone's looking for that next Deebo Samuel, right? You put on Traylon Burks. NFL Network did an amazing job putting Traylon Burks and Deebo Samuel.
I'm going to go Thibodeau here.
Almost identical.
I'm going to say Thibodeau right here for Jets.
Thibodeau? I'm just gonna pick one. I'm not gonna go 2 players, but I'm gonna say Drake London.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Drake London goes.
Guys, chat box. I want to see who do you guys think the Jets are going to take here? I'm saying Thibodeau. Mike says Drake London, the first receiver coming off the board here. I love this so far. So far, this is pretty interesting. I for sure thought Sauce would be the first one, but yeah, teams they rate these players different. It's interesting how teams scout these players.
Be surprised. We just seen Stingley go before Gardner.
Yeah. Now I will say that the thing I do like about Lovie Smith, he's a great evaluator of defenders. So, I'm sure he had a lot of input on that pick there, Stingley. I mean, he's worked with some of the best DBs in the league, So he's got the traits for sure to be a superstar. So Texans get Stingley. That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
The Jets right here. Let's see.
I had the position right, Joe.
Yep. All right, let's see what we got here in the chat box. We got Marvel Group says Thibodeau. Jets are taking the Bama wide receiver. Okay, so Clark Kent is saying Jameson Williams, right?
Oh yeah, Williams. Yep.
I do wonder where Jameson Williams is going to come into play here. Let's see here. Let's see. We got a commercial on here, Mike. Just a quick check-in with you. What do you got, a Disney?
I'm on Wells Fargo.
Oh, you're on Wells Fargo. Okay. I'm on a Disney commercial.
Hey, me and Aaron got something in common. We're in crypto. Now I'm on a Subaru commercial.
Now I'm on a Wayfair commercial. What are you on right now?
Subaru. Now on American Insurance. American Family Insurance.
Oh, sounds like you're getting different commercials than me.
It's YouTube. They want to give me a commercial that best fits my needs.
Could be, bro.
Now it's got now NFL's back on.
Yep. Yeah, same here. Draft's
Go.
cool.
We're still synced.
Jets pick live. Okay. The pick is in, looks
The
like.
Jets took forever, dude. Forever.
I think they were hoping to get a call. It's just so dang expensive to move into the top 10. You know what I mean? Like, and there's no premier QB, to go in that high. The pick is in. The Jets. Let's see what they do here.
The Jets took 8 minutes, dude. They took forever.
He's joining the family.
Just checking off the names as they come off the board. Guys, in the first 3 picks, 2 of the picks that were traits and upside over the consensus ranking going into.
This is a wide receiver, Joe. I think so.
Stingley over Gardner at 3. I think Gardner comes off the board here for the Jets.
Are you 2 corners back to back? You think this is Gardner?
I think it's Gardner. Bucky Brooks is talking right now.
Yeah, same here.
Bro, they got Stanford's coach in tonight. That's cool. I like him. I've always liked him, man. AFC. What division are the Jets? Is that AFC West? East?
It's important for corners to have a short memory, but for a different reason than that. I hear you. Even if you have a long memory, you still can't remember it. It didn't happen in Cincinnati, where he was part of the Bearcats.
Pick is in. Let's go. Announce it.
Yeah, I know, right?
My goodness.
Yeah, I know. Like, let's go already.
They're going to lose the card as long as they take.
Maybe we'll get some quick picks here with the Giants. Giants in Carolina. Man, look at that crowd, bro. Come on, man. Man, they're taking forever to announce this pick.
You're behind a little bit, Joe. I already got it.
All right, here comes the commissioner. Let's see. Sauce Gardner. There we go. There we go, bro. Got him. That's a good pick, dude.
Let's steal.
We got the Giants.
He's going the wrong way. He's already messing up, Joe. He's already messing up. He's going the wrong way.
Jets. He had blue on. Maybe he was thinking he was going to the Giants or something. So, okay, so the Giants are on the clock here. Who are they going to take? Giants? Offensive line probably here, man. This might be Icky or Evan Neal.
I can see Evan Neal here for the Giants. They let Hernandez go, which I was so glad they let Hernandez go. That guy was so dirty, dude.
I remember he was big on the Cowboys. I liked him for the Cowboys, and he just
I liked him for the Cowboys, and then
he didn't live up to it.
We play him twice a year, and they're getting their butt whooped, and he's over there punching players in the face.
Yeah, he ended up being a dirty player. I think he ended up signing with the Cardinals on the short-term deal, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna say, I think they're gonna go Evan Neal here, tackle. I want somebody to surprise us. I want a surprise pick. Maybe they'll screw up and take a quarterback here. I want them to screw up and take a bad pick here. All right?
No, they're going to get Evan Neal, dude.
Okay, now here's the deal about Evan Neal.
They could be Kyle Hamilton, too.
I like Evan Neal as right tackle in the NFL. At left tackle, he'll get ate up. So If they do take Neal and start him at left tackle, good for Dallas. All right, I'm telling you that right now.
The Giants could get Kyle Hamilton too, though. I mean, they have options, dude.
Yeah, they got a lot of. They could go wide receiver. They've been chasing receivers for a while too. You know, they wanted to get rid of Kadarius Toney, so obviously they're not happy with Kadarius Toney. So,
well, what's crazy is they got a whole new front office. They got a whole new coaching staff, Joe. The Giants are different.
So these 2 picks for the Giants could really transform their team. They got a pick here, Carolina, and then another pick. So let's see what these guys do. Let's hope they screw this thing up. All right.
We need them to do it. Well, the Eagles are notorious for it.
Guys in the chat box, let me know what you think this pick is going to be for the Giants. My official guess will be Evan Neal. Mike, who are you saying?
Didn't Cole Beasley start the sauce thing?
I don't know. I do not remember. That's a hell of a chain.
Cole Beasley scored a touchdown and poured some sauce on there, then wiped it on his cleat. Cole Beasley was the original sauce man.
See, now don't be taking that chain out in public and doing stupid stuff because you'll get caught. All right, so
you got will be in the house. The Giants pick is in, Joe.
The pick is in.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a little behind here. Let me exit and go back in. Hold on one second. Let me go back in. Right, hold on. Let me minimize the chat box here. What do you see on your screen right now? You see Kurt Warner.
Missed playoffs, 5th season.
You see Kurt Warner and the other dude talking right now?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Have not won playoff games since their last Super Bowl. Do you see that?
I do like the hiring of Daboll. I think they're gonna play better this year, but
yeah, they got a whole new front office. They got a whole new coaching staff. Joe, Giants are not playing this year.
Let's see what they do. Yeah, they're not. And Daboll, I don't think he's a fan of Tony. Right? Wanted to trade him. Let's see what they're doing here. Let's see here.
Oh my goodness!
Who are they taking here?
Pick Carolina. Pick.
Fist pumps. I don't know who these guys are. Is that like their offensive guys?
That's their front office, their scouting department, their head coach.
Oh, here we go with the special guest crap. I forgot. I hate the special guest stuff, bro.
Giants selection.
Yeah, here we go.
For the New York Giants pick, I'm joined by Sam Prince, a lifelong Giants fan and Make-A-Wish kid.
All right, Giants. Come on, man. Screw this pick up.
You got to love it, right?
Sam is post-heart transplant and feeling stronger than ever, as you can see. Tonight, this wish to the Giants' first pick comes true.
Let's see what this pick is.
As he looks forward to being a sports broadcaster in the future.
All right, come on.
Okay, Sam, it's time to get your wish true, baby. Thank you, Mr. Goodell. With the 5th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft.
Oh, Thibodeau. Forgot he was still out there.
Wow, Joe.
Okay. Yeah, they ain't playing. They ain't playing in New York, bro. What do you guys think? Kayvon Thibodeau coming after Dak Prescott and the boys.
We need the offensive line more than ever when we play these Giants now.
We got to answer fire with fire. All right. Oh, we're good. Tyron. Can't count on the durability of Tyron Smith, bro.
So they got Thibodeau here because they feared Carolina might take him. So they're going to wait for the Carolina pick, and I guarantee you they're going to pick offensive lineman next after Carolina.
Yeah. You're right. I think you're right there. The trenches, they got their end. Probably going to go tackle with that other one.
They probably thought Carolina is going to take Thibodeau.
Carolina, bro. Who are they taking here? Is this the first quarterback off the board here?
I doubt it, dude. I really do. I just don't see it.
Now, Coach Rule got a whole lot of flack for, not taking Slater, right?
Yeah.
So, do they make up for it and go tackle here?
He's a freaking giant, dude.
That's cool, man. That's cool, bro. Like as a fan, to meet your your first round pick, that's badass.
Wow. Giants got better.
Giants getting better, man. I ain't gonna lie. He did have Atlanta colors, so that's interesting. Maybe he thought he was gonna go to Atlanta. I have a feeling. New York.
Tyron Smith struggles against guys of this caliber, this hybrid caliber type of end, Joe.
Especially in recent years, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's got that speed too. So yeah. Tight end becomes another a need here. Line them up next to your tackle. All right, get some extra help out there. Because we know fans they really don't like Dalton Schultz blocking. So, come away with another blocking tight end somewhere in this draft. All right. Carolina, bro. Okay, Carolina. Let's talk some Carolina, guys. Hamilton's still out there. Okay.
Charles Cross.
Both your premier tackles are still there.
Yep.
Yeah, Cross is there too. Somebody might like
Evan Neal.
Yeah.
Iquanu.
Iquanu's out there. Your two top corners are gone. No quarterbacks have been taken. Do you want to get more help for Darnold in the passing game? Does a wide receiver come here?
Drake London? Could this be Drake London here, Joe?
Drake London, Jamison Williams, possibly.
Yes, they just confirmed Mariota is the starting quarterback in Atlanta right now.
That's terrible, bro. That might be Malik Willis. I would if I was Atlanta, I would take Malik Willis right there. Mariota sucks, bro. They ain't gonna win crap with that guy. He does, dude. I never was a fan of Mariota. I knew he was gonna be a bust coming out of Oregon, and he was just crap, dude.
Wow.
All right, Dallas. Shore up that O-line, baby. Stop screwing around.
Tick for tack, Joe. Tick for tack.
We're playing chess, not checkers. All right? Now, we're going to see if we're playing checkers or chess with our pick here. Let's see what the boys do. Do we answer it by trading up for cross? See, now, are the O linemen falling a little bit? We're already at 6, and none have come off the board yet.
Yeah, no, wait. We knew that this was a defensive heavy draft. We knew that the quarterbacks class in this year was a little weak. when in draft grades, not necessarily talent, but draft grades, Joe. But when that first offensive player goes, it's a domino effect. All right, one falls, they all fall.
Carolina, they got J.C. Horn last year. We were looking at the two corners last year. They got Horn. He got hurt, missed most of the season, right, with the injury. I don't think you take another corner here, right?
I don't think they can. I think this is
No.
Drake London,
I think they're good with corner.
or they go with the quarterback. I don't see a quarterback going in the first 10. That's just me, though. That's just me.
I don't know if Carolina would go this high. Now I know that Matt Rule liked. He was at the workout of, I think it was Kenny Pickett. Yeah, he was at Pickett's workout. So could this be Pickett? Let's see. Let's give our official picks here. Okay, Carolina. I'm gonna say Hamilton here.
I'm gonna say Charles Cross.
Dang, let's go. Here we go. Come on.
I don't want to get the same pick as you. I was thinking Hamilton. You said Hamilton first. I'm going with Cross.
No, I like that. I like it because that would be, because the whole draft season has been Icky, Evan Neal, Cross, right?
Yep.
So I mean, if Cross were to go ahead of those two guys, that's a little, that's breaking off what the consensus has been all off season. So that would be a little bit of a surprise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I love surprises. I love surprises this time of year. All right.
Oh yeah.
What you got a commercial on right now, Mike?
I do. I got American Insurance. I've already seen this commercial 5 times, and I still don't want to get American Family Insurance.
I've got one touch diabetic type of.
And then the Subaru. I'm definitely not buying a Subaru.
Got the draft.
I'm back on too, Joe.
Packers pick live.
Packers pick live.
Packers. What the heck?
Walker, Hutchinson, Stingley, Gardner, Thibodeau. All defense, Joe. All defense.
Yeah, all defense. Interesting. That's good, though. Push the talent to us. Let's keep this talent pushing going. I love it.
Who is this, Cross or is this Hamilton? Will there be 6 in a row defensive players?
Come on. Give me a surprise here. Dark horse pick Pickett. Let's see. All right, here we go, Mike. He's coming up for the pick. All right, okay. You got the pick, Mike?
I do.
All right, yeah. Ikem Ekwonu, O-line. First O-lineman off the board, Mike.
I figured it'd be O-line. That's why I said Charles Cross. I had a Cross, ranked pretty high on the board. But Panthers, they got a good one.
That's good. So now we're back with the Giants again at 7. This could be Neal here. Do they like Neal? Because basically it's either Neal or Cross here if they want the tackles. They do like the other guy that they drafted out of Georgia, 2 seasons ago? So they would have to figure out. Yeah, and I think Neal would be their right tackle. If the Giants want to go offensive line here, Evan Neal, plug him in at right tackle, that'll be a good fit for them. I don't like Neal at left tackle in the NFL. So So Carolina got the tackle here this year. I think he.
What if the Giants get? I know we know that they need trenches, right? The Giants. But what if they do go and get their first wide receiver right now?
Could be, man. It could be because, like we've been saying, Kadarius Toney, they're out on him. They want to get rid of him. So, who else do they have?
Can Tony hold down the number one wide receiver spot? That's the question.
They got What do they got? They got Galladay, and they got who else do they have?
They paid Galladay like a number 2 though.
Yeah, he got Gallup type money.
Yeah,
You're right. He got number 2 money. Yeah.
Could this be London going to the Giants, yo?
You want London off the board? Is he your number 1 wide receiver, Mike? London?
He was. Yes,
Okay.
he was.
Yeah, I got what's the boy? Not Olave, the Chris was it, Harris. Okay, yeah, Giants are back on the clock here. I'm gonna say Evan Neal here. Chat box, who do you got here?
I got them drafted Drake London, Joe.
Okay. So some players that are still on the board. Hamilton's still there. Cross, Neal,
McDuffie.
Yeah, your edge guys. Yeah, McDuffie. He's probably like your number 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the consensus is McDuffie's your number 3 rated cornerback. Why are the wide? There hasn't been a run on wide receivers yet, but I have feelings that's going to start here soon. Edge rushers, we've only have 1 off the board. Still got Jermaine Johnson out there. You still got Karlaftis out there. Who are your other edge guys?
Yeah. So Hamilton, Cross, London, McDuffie, Neal, Kaloptis, Linderbaum, Lloyd, Garrett Wilson, Ryman, Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, that was the name, Garrett Wilson. I don't know why the hell I said
Andrew Booth Jr.
Pick is in. They're fixing this team. Let's see what these guys are doing here.
The Giants are picking at 7, as the Falcons are now on the clock. Just 2 minutes in, no trades yet, as the Giants are sitting here.
Baker Mayfield.
15 seconds time. So who do they add to Kayvon Thibodeau? 2 of those top tackles still up there. I think when all 3 of those guys are on the board, that's why they went defense first, knowing they get a tackle here. This one.
Okay, so damn, there was rumors of Baker going to New York. That's new to me. I heard him.
That's
news to me too. Possibly going to Seattle. That was the only rumor I heard for Baker.
This is a name that you think is coming out of the commissioner now. As the Giants,
I don't think they get a first for Baker. You can probably get a second for him. I have a feeling.
The New York Giants select Evan Neal, tackle, Alabama.
What I love about this is he's played right tackle, and I think that's where he's going to play for the Giants. When you look at
here we go. Commissioner, here comes the pick.
Last year, Charles, how much better he played. I think he's going to stick it left, and I think that's your day 1 starting right tackle.
Because if he's made that progress at left tackle, starting to get his confidence, you don't want to switch him again when you have a viable option. And Evan Neal, because of his versatility, these 3 offensive tackles, coach.
Yeah, Mike, your TV is loud right now, bro.
It's loud.
Yeah. And this was the most versatile.
Don't want to get copywritten.
I think you're ahead of me.
Like a little bit.
Yeah, so Neal, that was the pick, bro. Let's talk about the Neal pick. So the Giants address both sides of the trenches, Mike. What's your thoughts on Neal here to the Giants?
Yeah, no, it's expected, right? You know, Daniel Jones, I know a lot of people want to make a lot of controversy about they didn't pick up Daniel Jones's 5th-year option. It's a good thing for Daniel Jones because he's going to get his payday early, right? If he plays well. They're building the defense. They're getting the offense fixed. I don't know if Kadarius Toney's going to go away. He's Daniel Jones and Kadarius Toney. They got a good combination. So protect him, see what he does. If not, then they keep sucking, and these picks don't matter this year, right? And then they go and get their quarterback next year. So they're giving Daniel Jones a chance, Joe. They're giving him a chance.
This is a good pick for them because they are going to put him at right tackle. Left tackle, no good. Right tackle, and that's where they're going to put him. So two good picks for these guys, man. Not going to lie. Two good picks, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's on the clock here? Okay.
They got some coaches over there. They got a GM over there. Giants, like I said, they changed their whole organization.
Yeah. You don't want to get lapped by the Giants, Cowboys. Okay. What I mean by lapped is, they go through a crappy couple of seasons. We're here not doing crap. They improve, Super Bowl, and they lap us. I don't want to get lapped by the Giants again. So let's get the shit going. Excuse my language, but man, the Cowboys, they got to nail this draft, bro.
Yep. Joe, if you give me a second, I'm going to take about a 4 to 5 minute break as we go to commercial here.
All right. Sounds good, bro. See you when you get back. All right, guys. So what do you think about the Giants going all out, bro? What do you think about the Giants, bro? Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's see what we got here, bro. Let's see what we got. Let's talk about this next pick with Atlanta, okay? Is this the first quarterback here? Like I said, Marcus Mariota, what is their comfort level with Mariota and Atlanta, bro? I don't like it. I don't, bro. So I think this Atlanta is right for, you got a vet quarterback, draft a young kid to, be under Mariota for a little bit. When Mariota gets hurt, because he's brittle, then you insert the rookie. The pick is in. Okay, so let's see if the first quarterback comes off here. Is this Pickett? Is this Malik Willis? All right, let's see. Or do we get another edge guy? Let's see what they do here. I'm gonna say Malik Willis right here, bro. I'm gonna say Malik Willis. Guys, let me know what you guys think the pick is gonna be here in the chat box. They got Kyle Pitts last year. That was a fan favorite of the Cowboys last year. Kyle Pitts. I knew he wasn't gonna make it to the Cowboys, and I don't know if they would have taken him. I mean, that would have been interesting. You know what I mean? But Calvin Ridley, he's suspended for the gambling. So this could be receiver too. This might be Drake. This could be Mike's number one guy here. Maybe we see a receiver here. This is going to be an interesting pick here, man. This could go like literally any kind of direction, right? This could be Jermaine Johnson, possibly. Hamilton is still out there. Receiver, quarterback. Here we go. Here comes the pick. Ooh, there it went. And Mike missed it. Oh, Mike, you missed out on your boy going off the board right here, man. All right. There goes Drake London. All right. I knew he wasn't going to make it into the teens, man. This was one of the rumors for the Cowboys, right? Like, oh, if Drake London falls, maybe the Cowboys move up to get him. He's long gone, bros. Yeah, this makes sense. Definitely makes sense, man. Maybe they go quarterback in the second round, because I think a lot of these quarterbacks, I think you can grab them in the second round, to be honest. But man, Mariota, if they're going to roll with him the whole year, it's going to be, they're going to be in trouble. He's going to the ATL, bro, from California to Atlanta, bro.
Yes, he is. Oh,
There
my
went,
hat.
there went
I'm sorry to
your
scare
boy,
you
man.
guys.
Dude, I was telling the chat box, man. Mike missed on his pick here. He missed out
I
on his
did.
board. Yeah, dude. Yeah. There he went, man.
There he goes.
I was just saying, Mike, that this was one of the rumors of him possibly sliding and the Cowboys moving up for like this, him or Cross. Cross is dropping a little bit. We're already at 8. Where does Cross go?
Yeah. No, I'm looking at this, Joe, and like I said, I don't see a lot of quarterbacks, in this draft that had a lot of talent to be, drafted top 10. Seattle could be the first one to get a quarterback. Who knows?
Yeah, Seattle.
Yeah,
they got Drew Lock. I don't know how comfortable they feel with Drew Lock there.
Seattle's gonna get Hamilton, dude.
That could be. That's a good one too. That could be Hamilton. They might add another receiver. You got DK. You got Lockett. They might just give a whole bunch of weapons to Drew Lock. If that's what they're gonna do.
What if Seattle drafts an offensive lineman to tell Russell Wilson, we had the whole franchise on your back, you couldn't do it, so now we got to build. Now we're gonna build the offensive line. Now that you're gone,
that would be crazy, man. They might do that. Interesting. First wide receiver off the board, guys. Drake London. What do you guys think about Drake London? I think he's a good wide receiver. Durability is definitely a big question mark for him.
wow.
Seattle. Hamilton's still available. Let me bring up my board. I need to look at my board and see where we're at on some of these guys.
Atlanta got a good one, dude.
Yeah, that's a good.
Where
That
you
is
at?
good. What do you say, Mike?
Where you at on your TV?
They're showing Drake London highlights. Seattle on the clock, 146.
Yep. They
Right.
got 4 minutes and 44 seconds on my clock.
Okay, I'm on the wrong account. Gosh, I always do that. There we go. Let me look at my 2022 board. Okay, Thibodeau. Okay, Jermaine Johnson's still available. He's my number 3 edge guy. He's still available. Jordan Davis, Devontae Wyatt still available. Devin Lloyd still available. Sauce. Hamilton still available. All the quarterbacks. Interesting. Cross and Penning still available. Guards. Who the pick D here, Mike?
I think it's going to be Hamilton for Seattle. I don't see a quarterback.
They did change defensive coordinators. They got rid of Ken Norton. So I don't know who their DC is now. So I don't know what their style is going to be on defense. So
I see Dallas on the screen, Joe. Way over there to the right. I see him.
What, are they on the phone?
No. Their pick 24 is right there.
Oh, teasing me, bro.
I get excited.
Excited. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's on the ticker there. No, and you're getting a little bit of a fall here, a little bit maybe. Where does Cross go? Only one of the receivers has fallen, so that's good.
Hamilton, I think.
Give me 1 second, Mike. I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, do your thing. So, big shout out to Jordan. He's in here. Cowboys champ is in the building. We did have fifth quarter Cowboys in here. Big shout out to Mario Flores. He's been posting the Do Not Spoil chats on Joe's channel. So, big shout out to you, Mario. The Giants, they got their picks in. Thibodeau, and they got Evan Neal. I think the Giants got better. The pick is in for Seattle. So far, Cowboys ain't trading up. Where I could see Cowboys trading up, someone mentioned earlier, 20. So, Cowboys, will they stay put? Will they trade the 20? Things of that sort. Joe's back in the building. Did your wings come in, Joe? Was that your wings?
No, I got a little brighter here. The sun's going down, so got the lighting going here, just so I'm coming out from the shadows. Snake eyes. Gotta get back here with the lighting. So appreciate you, Mike. Chat box, you guys are killing it. We're having a lot of fun here in the house. Appreciate everybody not spoiling the picks. Zeppelin fan, good to see you. Good to see you in the chat box, bro. Good to see some of our regulars in the chat box. Let's try to get a pick here officially, Mike. I'm gonna say Jermaine Johnson here for Seattle will be my official pick here.
I'm going Hamilton.
Okay. Chat box, let us know what you guys think here, who you're going to go with here for Seattle's pick. There's my boy Hamilton, balling out since his freshman year. There's Jermaine. There's Jermaine. Let's see who's going to come off the board here.
I got my phone ready for my thumbnail. Who the Cowboys got to pick. Make my thumbnail, do my video, get all that going, Joe. It's going to get exciting.
Made the playoffs.
Three and 5 in the playoffs since losing their Super Bowl. Here we go. Seahawks selection.
Ooh. All right. Ooh. There he went. There went Charles Cross. Yeah, there was no way he was.
Like I told you, Joe. Like I told you, Russell Wilson's gone. Now they want to fix their offensive line.
Yeah. I know you called that. I think that's it for the Cowboys wanting to move up. Drake London's gone. Cross is gone. I don't see them doing any kind of
Hamilton. They really were concerned about his pro day, Joe.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about it. The guy, he plays a fantastic football.
He plays faster than what his combine said.
Absolutely, he covers a lot of ground. You really have to watch every single game, which I do. That's my team. So when you need a play, he makes the play, and that's what he's been doing his freshman year. And I can say that 100% because I watch every single game. I know a lot of other draft guys, they only go off a few games here and there. For Hamilton, you got to see the whole body of work, and that's what I've been watching. That's a good pick for Seattle, bro. I got to say, man, Charles Cross he's good, man. I like him, man.
Russell Wilson sitting back in Denver, Colorado like, are you serious? Are you serious?
Right? So the question here is now, is there anybody worth trading up? I think the Cowboys are out on trading serious picks. Like, I think we're safe on trading a second for somebody, a third for somebody. This is looking more like stay and pick type deal. Maybe trade back. You know what I mean?
Like I said, Joe, I see the Kansas City Chiefs trading up, depending on who's on the board, right? If Hamilton keeps falling, look for the Chiefs to trade up. They lost Tyrann Mathieu. They lost a wide receiver. If they want to stay put, they might be able to get Burks. They might be able to get, a wide receiver there. But look for the Chiefs to maybe move up and go get Hamilton. Who knows? It's going to be interesting.
Hamilton and Quinn would be a dream come true. I'm telling you, that would just be, dang, man. Jets are back on the clock, right?
Yep. Dallas just moved in closer.
On the ticker.
on the ticker.
Jameson Williams still on the board. Garrett Wilson. The receivers are. Is there going to be a little run here on receivers? Because there might be one that falls in our lap. Traylon Burks. Of the guys left at receiver, bro, I think Traylon Burks would be my least favorite of the group.
Philly's coming up, Joe. That New Orleans, we talked about it a couple of weeks ago with New Orleans.
Yeah.
Starting with New Orleans, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys are probably going to let Philly have their first pick. But starting with New Orleans, that's where the Cowboys could start trading up. Right there.
I love it, Blue Silver. I'm just thinking here. I'm not nervous. I'm just like, I'm more intrigued as far as like the talent that's kind of fallen to us. Look at this here: Garrett Wilson, Hamilton, Jermaine, Jordan Davis, Lloyd, Olave, bro.
What if Dean keeps falling?
Somebody's gonna fall in their lap. The more prospects that are there, I would love trading back just a little bit and getting another pick, man.
It could happen.
That's what I want, man.
Yo,
Penning is still out there. They like Penning. He's still out there. I don't think they'd trade up for him, though.
We're 10 picks in, Joe. The Jets pick is officially in. And so far, no trades, Joe. So far, no trades. This is in Vegas. This is the gambling of gambles, all right?
Oh, yeah. Perfect
and
spot
nobody's
for the
gambling.
draft. Man, if I was there, I'll be placing all kinds of bets. I'll, hit, you know what I mean? Hit on some.
Just pay me in Shiba. That's all I want. Just pay my bets in Shiba Inu.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Shout out to the chat box, man. Appreciate you guys for rolling through. You know, if you've been
hanging out with us.
Yeah, or if you're coming and going. We know a lot of people are streaming right now. So appreciate you guys for rocking with us here, checking us out. Here we go, Mike. Do you have the commissioner walking out on your stream?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Here we go.
He's at the podium right now. He just made it there.
Okay, Mike.
Garrett Wilson.
Here we go. Yeah, Garrett Wilson. Jameson Williams, bro. The injury. He should be. Man, it's interesting, bro. Very interesting. Could Jameson Williams fall in your lap, bro? Oh, man, this is getting crazy. We're at 11, Washington. This is a good pick for the Jets. Get Zach Wilson, a young. This was my number one receiver, Mike. You had Drake London. This was my number one, Garrett Wilson. So really good. Really good.
Let me ask you this, Joe. I know you like surprise picks. Has there, in 10 picks in, has there been a surprise pick to you? Like you're thinking, wow, this, wow, that, they got him. Was it Walker? Was it the Jack's first pick?
No, not really. I think the one that semi surprised me was Stingley over Sauce. But just a little bit. But nothing real crazy yet. No, not really. Not really.
Anybody on the board right now with 10 picks in that you're thinking, why is he falling?
I think the combine there, like you said, on Kyle Hamilton is one. But man, you just can't go off of not the combine, the pro day, right?
Or pro day.
I think you can't go off just the pro day and ding a guy that bad. So, but these types of safeties are not for everybody. You know what I mean? Not everybody likes the lengthy, tall cornerbacks or safeties. We got to remember that. So there's something to be said for that. These are guys that, as talented as they are, they're not for everybody, right? For us, they are, because Quinn likes the wingspan. He likes to shrink the field with length. You know what I mean? And height. So he might fall a little bit there, dude. If he's there at 24, that would be crazy.
Be interesting.
It is interesting. Jermaine Johnson, I'm wondering where he's going to come off the board. Oh, here's a trade. New Orleans moved up.
We have the first trade. I
Is
just
it-
talked about it. No trade so far, and then bam, right out of the get out of top 10. Trades get a little bit more lenient when you get out of that top 10, Joe.
I wonder if they're worried about wide. This might be a wide receiver run here. This might be Olave. This might be a
Who
receiver.
do they
Mike.
just trade with, though?
They traded with the Jets, right?
Was it the Jets?
Oh, was it? Oh, it was Washington.
The Commanders?
Yeah, it was Washington. So Washington moved back. Yep, it was Washington that moved back just a few.
So Washington moved back and gained more draft picks. Why, Joe? Because the meat of the draft is in the middle of this draft.
It really
Second,
is.
third,
It really
fourth.
is. Yeah, we might start to see a little bit of a wide receiver run here, guys. This might be Olave. Maybe it's Penning. Maybe Jermaine Johnson. Because they needed to leapfrog somebody, right? So they needed to get ahead of Minnesota and Houston, probably.
Baltimore.
Minnesota, do they need a receiver? Do they need a tackle?
They might need a tackle.
Houston probably will. Houston might take a receiver too. You know, give those guys another receiver there. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna say Olave right here, bro. They went up to get somebody because we just saw Garrett Wilson come off the board here and Drake London before, so that's two. You got a couple left. Olave, Burks. You know,
Well, New Orleans is picking in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more draft picks. New Orleans picking again. So this is a guy that they're thinking Minnesota might get, Houston might get, Baltimore. I mean, they just traded when they got 2 picks right here.
yeah.
Who right now is rated the highest on your board?
I got Jermaine Johnson. Actually, I have Devin Lloyd. I have Devin Lloyd above.
Could they be taking Hamilton?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, they're seeing him fall a little bit. You know,
Could
Minnesota.
this could be Hamilton?
It could be. Yeah. I'm gonna say Olave though. That's gonna be my official guess here, Mike. Who you
I've
going
been
with?
picking Hamilton the last 3 times. Third time's a charm, Joe.
Okay. Guys, who do you think New Orleans traded up for, man? Let us know in the chat box.
Look at that. That's a sign. Lost. Malcolm Jenkins, the safety. Boom, boom, boom.
Could be. Is he a 30 visit of these guys? It'd be interesting if we had a database that had every team's 30 visits.
Next year, Fresco Report can build it.
Man, we might have to do that moving forward. Re-sign Jameis Winston.
You do 16 teams, I do 16 teams.
I don't think this will be a quarterback. Minnesota, well, do they think Minnesota might take a quarterback? I don't think this is a quarterback. No, I think it's Olave here, bro.
I think this is Hamilton.
This is going to be the first truly intriguing pick of the night. The first trade, right?
Yeah, it won't be a quarterback. They signed Jameis Winston to a hefty. It's a backup deal, but you don't got to go out there and spend too much
so
money.
they got a third
16?
and a fourth out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty good. You get another third and fourth in this draft. You're cooking with grease.
That's interesting, Joe.
Say the pick already, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat box. Appreciate you guys for rolling in here. Saints just traded up with Washington. Washington moved back a few spots. What, 5 spots? So they moved up 5 spots for this pick. 5 spots cost them a third and a fourth right here. That's
Michael Thomas coming back healthy. I don't know if it's a wide receiver unless they want to pair someone with Michael Thomas, dude.
They might. 2
I
Ohio
think-
State Buckeyes with
Ooh.
Jameis Winston. I think, Jameis needs some more weapons. But they might need – I want to say they need offensive line help too. Could this be Penning? I'm sticking with Olave. That's it.
I'm sticking with Hamilton.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
You got the commissioner walking out, Mike?
Not yet. I do now.
Okay. I might be like a second ahead. Let me
And
mute
that's
my
okay.
Here we go with the announcement stuff.
Is that a Chiefs fan with the New Orleans pick? And a Chargers fan. They didn't think this one through.
Andy Dalton went to the – I didn't know Dalton went to New Orleans.
Wow.
They lost Teron Armstead. Is this Penning?
The dang commercial. It's basically a commercial.
Bro, say the pick. I hate when they do these things like this, man. I really do, man.
Are you serious?
Say the pick.
I'll tell you what, we're looking forward to it. This rivalry goes back 62 years.
Oh my God.
Holy crap. Minnesota's pick should be in. Houston's pick should be in by now.
What the hell?
The Lions of Minnesota trade.
Oh, shit.
You called it.
There he is. There it is, Chris Olave. We are getting a slide on Hamilton.
We're getting a major slide on Hamilton, Joe.
Get a little bit of a little free fall here, a little bit. He's out the top 10 now. That's crazy. Olave, dang, I wanted that guy, bro. Ching, I don't know, bro.
Ching out.
Hey, bro, but you know what? Realistic, there was no way he was gonna make it to 24.
Absolutely not.
He's too good, man.
Hey, I just need some wide receivers to keep getting taken, Joe. The Cowboys will be dumb enough to draft one at 24, Joe.
Yeah, I need Burks to go off, bro. I don't want him, bro. I do not want Burks at 24. I'd rather have Jahan. But I want the O-line. We got Green still. We got Penny,
have to get O-line, Joe.
Green. We still got a lot of our targets for O-line still out there, man. And we are getting some guys getting pushed to us. So they just said Detroit moved up from 32 to Minnesota's pick, right?
That is
Didn't
correct.
they say that?
They said that this could be the first quarterback, Joe.
It has to be to go that high. What did they give up for that, man? That's
No
gotta be
telling.
that's gotta be a future one and some 2s and 3s or something, dude.
They
I
traded with
wouldn't.
the division rival too.
That would just be ridiculous, dude. Did they really do all that? I mean, you have golf. Man, Chris Olave is a good receiver, bro. I had daydreams of him and CD whooping ass all day long. Oh man, that would have been beautiful. Shattered dreams, bro.
They just announced the trade and the pick is in. Who's your number one rated quarterback, Joe? Who is this?
Who is? Let me see who I got on my board here. I think I got my first QB is.
Is this Malik Willis?
I got
out of Liberty.
Willis. Malik Willis is my QB1.
Kenny Pickett. This is either going to be Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis.
Man, I think that's crazy. I mean, did they think? Who did they fear might have moved up for those guys? I think if this is QB, bro, this is dumb. Like, this is Detroit being Detroit, man.
This could be Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis.
Jermaine Johnson's still out there. Who was their first pick? Detroit. Oh, they got Hutch. So this won't be Jermaine. Damn, is it QB? That would be wild, man.
The Rams don't have a look at the Rams. They went all in, gave away draft picks, trade for players. They won their Super Bowl.
Did Philly and Houston just trade? Philly and Houston just traded.
Yes, they did.
So is there a run?
Philly giving up more picks. I love it.
This might be a little run here. Let me see. Philly moved up. Philly might get Hamilton here. Because I know Houston, they were one of the teams rumored.
They wouldn't give up. They wouldn't move back to give it up, though, would they?
Who, Philly?
Would Houston, if Houston wanted Hamilton, would they? And they're right there, and Hamilton's on the board. Would they do that?
Well, they just moved back. Philly moved ahead. Houston traded with Philly, from what I can tell.
So I might have misunderstood. Did you say Houston wants Hamilton, or does Philly want Hamilton?
No, Houston was rumored to be a team attached to Hamilton in the top 10.
So why would they move if they wanted him?
Well, they probably got they probably took the picks.
Second and a third, Joe.
And
they swapped the ones.
That's not bad, bro. Like that, just that to move up that much, that's not too bad. That's not bad, actually. Because that's a big leap, man, from 32 to 12.
We're about to find out who they had rated higher, Kenny Pickett or Malik Willis, Joe.
Here we go. Commissioner's coming out, Mike.
Here we go. Commissioner's coming out, Joey.
Wow, bro. For a receiver, dude? Dude, what? That's kind of crazy. But that's a mini wide receiver run happening right here.
Wow,
that's a big jump for him. But yeah, I mean he's there. You add him with Amon St. Brown, Swift at running back, Goff slinging it around.
Wow.
That's a big leap, though. Man.
So, Jared Goff it is.
So that's the receiver run. That's what it was there. So, of the best available receivers left, Mike.
Wow. That's good for the Cowboys, though. They're moving closer on the ticker.
Yeah. We need some quarterbacks to come off the board though to keep the other guys falling though. We need some quarterbacks
So
to
you
come
think
off
Philly's
here,
going
man.
to go Hamilton here?
Yeah, they made that trade up. Unless they think where's my receiver board here? Let me look here.
You looking at receiver board?
So these guys are all gone. Burks. Yeah, J-Mo's gone. So Burks and Dotson.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, he's gone. Garrett
He's
Wilson.
gone.
Yeah. So does anybody like Burks or Dotson enough? First round. Cowboys, if they go O-line here in the first round and they want to come out of this with the receiver, they might have to move up in the second to grab a receiver. If that's what
They
they
just
want.
need to take care of the offensive line, Joe.
Yeah, no doubt.
That left guard scares me, man.
Yeah, it's still O-line for me, for sure. So Philly.
Someone needs to draft Burks.
I think somebody that they like is gonna fall in their lap, man. Devin Lloyd, he was a 30 visit. He could be there. Jermaine Johnson's still available. Penning available. All the quarterbacks, all the safeties are available. McDuffie still available, bro.
Yep, McDuffie's still there. Could Philly go get McDuffie?
They might. Yeah, because I mean, you would think they need to improve their cornerback situation.
Dallas moving closer on the ticker.
Shout out to everybody in the chat box, man. We're having a lot of fun here breaking down each pick. We've already had 2 interesting trades. Actually, a third one now because Philly and Houston traded. Uh-oh. My stream buffered here. I'm about to exit and go back in. Ah, crappy junk. Come on, don't start messing up. Bro, that New Orleans pick when they were like talking the whole time, that killed me. I was like, oh man, just say it.
Man, that's nonsense, dude. Why do that?
I don't know why they do that crap, bro. Can you imagine being a Saints fan and you're like, okay, here comes the pick. And here we go, blah, 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 Amazon, Thursday night. Like,
imagine being a video maker just.
Right. Like, just say the pick, bro.
You have to edit the shit out of that video.
Oh, yeah. They got to get their advertisements out there, though, you know.
Amazon must have paid
All
a lot of
about
money
that
for
money,
that.
man. NFL, they don't play with their money.
They sure don't. All thanks to Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones got that money in.
Yeah, Hamilton's on a bit of a free fall, bro. Hamilton would be a perfect fit for sure. Clark Kent, I agree. The measurables, high-level talent. Cowboys, they like the Notre Dame program. So there's a lot of pluses there for a fit like that. A lot.
That's true. That's a good point, Joe.
You still got to get through a whole bunch of other picks here. Baltimore loves secondary guys. They might be ecstatic right here. I could see Baltimore taking and maybe that's why Philly moved up. If this is Hamilton, it's because Baltimore. There's no way Hamilton will get past. But in my opinion, I don't think.
Joe, while it's on commercial, let's sync up our stuff here. What are you seeing now?
Ram commercial, truck Ram.
I'm on the Ram commercial myself. It just ended.
Yeah, it just ended. Football is what? I'm not saying that. Football is whatever. Okay.
Football's happy.
Football is fun, bro. That's why this is the off-season Super Bowl for all Cowboys fans. Shout out to all of our subscribers watching. Everybody stopping in for a chat here with us.
I think you're a couple of seconds ahead of me, Joe. But that's all right. We'll catch up. Matter of fact, I'll just catch myself up. How's that?
Where are we at? We're on pick 13. I think they're on a pretty good pace so far. A lot of talent falling to us, man. We still got Devin Lloyd, Jermaine Johnson, bro, Trevor Penning, Kyle Hamilton with the slide, Burks, Jahan Dotson, probably your two wide receivers remaining. They could be, first round kind of guys. Some people like Christian Watson as a first rounder. Some people like, Alec Pierce as a 1-2.
Are you back on?
Yeah, it says coming up Eagles pick live. Is that what you see?
I see 1 and 3. I see Jalen Hurts stats.
Okay, they're back 1 and 3 in the playoffs since winning the Super Bowl. What are you seeing right now, Mike? Jalen Hurts stats.
Yeah, I seen that earlier.
Okay, let me exit and go back in. Hold on, let's see. Great. Daniel Jeremiah talking right now.
Charles Davis is talking now.
Yeah.
They just put the trade up.
Yeah. Okay, so we're pretty close. 4th and 2/5 for just that small move up. It's not bad. That's what we were talking about in the pre-draft.
Good Lord, how can you be an Eagle fan, dude? Good God. Look at them idiots, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna screw this up. Let me see what they do here. Do they take another receiver in the first? I'm gonna laugh my ass off if this is a receiver, dude. Oh no, not another one of these things, bro.
Yeah, Brando over here saying, "Boo the Eagles."
They're getting booed. Oh. Say the pick already.
Oh my goodness, they got to be kidding me, dude. Can you get me an M&M cookie? Can you get me an M&M cookie? Here we go.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
There's the big boy. Oh no. Yeah. Offensive line just keeps on being a super big. Jordan Davis, we got to figure out how to block this guy. Thibodeau, Jordan. The division has gotten a lot tougher in the trenches. Okay, so Cowboys, let's get this thing fixed, bro. And I think it's gonna be. I think we're gonna have a lot of temptation picks at our pick, bro. I really do. There's some good talent coming down to us.
Is he happy to be an Eagle? He don't look happy to be an Eagle.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to be a Cardinal or something.
Yeah.
Those are Cardinal colors, bro. Hell of a dude. This guy he's good, bro. He's knocked it
big.
out. Combine too.
He weighed what was it? 360 in the season. Then at the combine he weighed 240. If he can get to that 320 mark, my God.
340. Yeah. That's a unique suit, man.
That doesn't scream I wanted to be an Eagle.
He's like, damn, I gotta go up there to Philly. All right. So they moved up. So Hamilton still falling a little bit again. Okay, Baltimore. Do they fall in their lap there? There's always the player that falls, though. I mean, he could. Who knows, bro? Maybe there's something off field that we don't know about. See, now that I don't know. If Hamilton has some crazy off field stuff, that I don't know. But on the field, A1. But maybe there's something in the background, bro.
It could be.
Maybe something pending. It
That
happens
pro
every
day
year.
cannot drop him that much.
Yeah, exactly. That the pro day is not enough to ding somebody that severely, bro. Is it a medical? Is it an off field? So I'm
His
sure
medicals are there, dude.
I'm sure we're gonna
6'3".
get an update. We'll get an update from Rappaport here because I'm sure they're saying, "Hey, what's the fall here? What's the deal?"
Yep. Guess what, Joe?
What?
Dallas moving closer on the ticker.
Baltimore on the clock. Man, that's a good pick for these losers. Dang it. Baltimore. So maybe they were thinking Baltimore was going to take. And honestly, I think Houston would have taken him because Jordan Davis is a perfect Lovie Smith DT. So that's probably what the move was. I thought Hamilton, but this makes sense too.
So we got Thibodeau, Davis, Tyler Beatis, Connor McGovern, an injury-prone Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele. How confident are you right now in the Cowboys' offensive line, Joe, against what the East has drafted so far?
They got work. We got work to do, and it starts tonight. I think there's going to be temptation there. We're going to have some really good names there at our pick, I think. And do they go O-line or do they go BPA on their board? It's going to be a bit. We're going to find out here. This is going to be interesting, I think.
This is why you could have restructured Amari Cooper's contract.
I know.
The Cowboys could have done a little better than what they did, dude. Now they're forcing hands.
They screwed up that Amari. They screwed up that Amari trade, bro. Super affordable. The league has reset the wide receiver market, and now his contract is super cheap. So, they screwed up there by getting rid of Coop.
Man, this is crazy.
Good fit for you. Can you imagine if he said no? Like, why would they ask a question like that? Is this a good fit for you? Actually, no, it's not.
Well, Eli Manning and Phillip Rivers back in the day, dude.
Oh,
Eli Manning was not happy.
Yeah.
To be a Charger. Remember that?
I remember that.
So it's happened. The Baltimore Ravens are picking next. Then there's Houston, the Commanders, the Chargers, Philly, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, New England, Green Bay, Arizona, and then the Cowboys.
We need some quarterbacks to fill to give us some fillers. So, I don't know I don't think anybody here would take a quarterback. You might see Pittsburgh. I mean, they can't go with who they got Trubisky and the other guy, right? Maybe Pittsburgh goes quarterback. Maybe Tennessee for the future. Maybe I don't. Man. Mike, you called it though, didn't you? Say no quarterback would go in the first round.
Not in the first round. I said no quarterback will go top 10.
Yeah, okay.
And I think Pittsburgh Steelers will be the first time a quarterback goes, and it could be Kenny Pickett.
Here comes the Ravens pick.
There he is.
I told you, bro. There was no way he was getting. They love secondary players. This fell in their lap, bro. I don't think they expected him to be there.
No,
Man,
I don't think so either. Devin Lloyd is still there, Joe.
perfect fit for these guys. They
Linderbaum,
always why
Karlaftis.
does Baltimore always find a way to get the best picks, I feel like.
Hey, where's Dallas at on the ticker, Joe?
We are
Did they just trade with Baltimore? The Cowboys just traded, dude.
they traded back or something, bro. Where did they trade out of the please don't tell me they traded out of the first.
They traded with Baltimore.
But did they trade out of the first, bro? I think they did, bro.
Let me go to
Oh.
Twitter. Holy shit. That's why I pay attention to that ticker, Joe. That's why I pay attention to that ticker. Let me go to Twitter here, Joe.
Unless they moved up here with Houston. No. Guys, let us know what you see on Twitter. What
The
news you
Ravens
see.
traded Marquise Brown to the Cardinals.
Yeah, we're not on the ticker. We were. Yeah, see, Baltimore has our pick, it looks like. But that would mean we traded out of the first if we did that. Where's Baltimore at in the second round? What are these guys doing?
The Cowboys traded out of the first, Joe.
But what I'm saying
I haven't
is,
seen nothing official yet. Hey, can you help me find it? I got my wife working to find it.
But Baltimore doesn't have early second round picks, though, do they? Oh my
They
god,
just
bro!
traded out of the first.
And with Baltimore, like what was Baltimore's second round picks at? Oh, these guys are screwing up the damn offseason like crazy.
I'm not seeing nothing, dude. And maybe that's a typo on NFL. Oh, wait, Dallas is back. Dallas is back. There must have been a typo. Dallas is back on the ticker.
Yeah, but where's Arizona at? Because it's Arizona then Dallas.
They traded Marquise Brown. Baltimore did to Arizona.
Okay.
So Dallas is still there. So NFL messed up on their ticker.
Oh god, these guys are giving me a heart attack.
Bro, Dallas wasn't on the ticker, dude.
I was gonna say, dude, I was gonna be like so few because like I'm like Baltimore's second round pick is like number
Dude, this draft is going by fast.
45. See, the Baltimore Ravens have 45 in the second round. That would not be worth it. So it looks like they got it fixed. So Baltimore traded their wide receiver Hollywood Brown, right? That's what you're saying?
Marquise Brown, yep. There he is right there.
Okay. And they're doing that to get ahead of us because of what? What do they want that we need? O-line. Is it?
O-line.
Or is it receiver?
Wide receiver.
Maybe they're going to get Traylon Burks there.
That's fine. They can have him. But Dallas, don't force your hand here.
Oh,
Green.
There's Green, bro. There's the guard, bro. Oh, that's a big
NFL
hit,
Network
bro.
about gave me a heart attack, dude.
That's a big hit for the Cowboys, bro. Guard. And this guy, okay. Still
That
got
knee
Zion.
injury, Joe, we talked about it last night.
Yeah, there's the
Houston
knee
is not concerned.
the meniscus. This is getting interesting, guys. This is getting interesting. High drama, bro. I'll be right back, Mike.
All right. So Kenyon Green off the board. Apparently that knee injury. The Houston Texans was like, no, we need him. We got to protect our QB. So the Houston Texans, they got their guard, all right? Big blow. Cowboys right here, Baltimore. You know, they went in there with Arizona. So be really interesting to see if Dallas feels like they got to force their hand. All right. Do they got to force their hand to go get who they want? If the Cowboys want to trade up, keep an eye on New Orleans. Keep an eye on New England. All right. Pittsburgh and New England is where the Cowboys could trade up if they want to do something, give them a 5th round pick, maybe a 4th round pick. So keep your eyes on that selection. The Commanders have their pick. So Dallas could just stay put. Or another scenario, they could trade back with Kansas City. Kansas City goes up there. So watch Dallas. Watch Dallas and see what they do. My gut tells me they stay pick. They stay put, but we'll see. But the Cardinals traded their 24th overall pick and their 100th overall for Marquise Brown. All right.
Yeah, we're back in business. Okay, so what do we got here, Mike?
Clark Hamilton went to the Baltimore Ravens.
Washington, that pick is in, right? Kenyon Green just got left off the board, so that's. I think we need to start talking about Trevor Penning and Bernard Raymond as possible picks here, guys. I'm fine with either. Okay. Still got Traylon Burks there. Still got Jahan Dotson.
What if they go Max Mitchell?
Still got Jermaine Johnson out there too. White.
Could they go Max Mitchell?
No, I don't think so. Not in the first.
You don't think so?
You talking about Washington going Max Mitchell?
No. Cowboys.
No, I don't think so. That would be a surprise pick.
You think so?
Yeah. Now, I think a surprise pick that fans need to get ready for, if you want to guard in the first, which people will say will be a reach, Sean Ryan. Okay. Nicholas Petit-Frere could be one of those guys that's a guard tackle. Same with Sean Ryan. So get ready for that. It could be Raymond. It could be Penning. So still some old linemen there that you can get there, but there is talent falling down to us. Jermaine Johnson's still there. Devin Lloyd is still there, Mike. Karlaftis is still there. Could fall in your lap, Mike. Devontae Wyatt. Nakobe Dean. McDuffie, bro. Cornerback, I think, would be one of those surprise pick type of moments. If the Cowboys went cornerback, that would be one of those ones where, you'd be like, what the hell, but how safe or how comfortable are you with, everything going on with Kelvin Joseph, and you have Anthony Brown who, has his up and downs. So
you got a super chat in there, Joe.
We got a super chat here. I'm trying to click on it, but it's going by fast here. Oh, my mouse. My mouse sucks on this computer. Dang it. My mouse. It kills me on this laptop. Okay, here we go. 85 GT. So Baltimore gets a first for Hollywood Brown. No, they didn't get a first. It was they added him to it, so it was a 3rd plus Hollywood Brown. So that's what it was. They didn't get a first for him.
They did.
They packaged him with their 3rd. You know what I mean? To
yes, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it was part of the package. So it's a 3rd plus Hollywood Brown for icing on the cake. So
you know what's crazy, bro?
Thanks for super chat 85 GT. Appreciate you, bro, for hanging out with us tonight, bro.
Last night I talked about packaging players, right? Dallas could package players to move up instead of draft picks, right? Or you do draft picks, but it alleviates how much draft equity you have to give up. And apparently, the Arizona Cardinals heard me.
This draft is shaping up crazy. It always happens, man. This is why I love the draft, man. You get these wild trades. You get players falling. You get some of your targets get wiped out. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, NFC East. You have to answer.
And the Commanders' pick is in, Joe.
Take Burks, man. Please take Burks. I don't want him. I don't, man. I'm just saying. I don't want Burks, man.
Wow.
Is the pick in?
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're probably ahead of me then. Hold on. Did they announce the pick?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back.
Wow, Joe. Wait until you see this pick. You're going to be surprised, dude.
Oh, there, I see it. Okay, so there it is. Yeah. Jahan Dotson, bro. Interesting. So, Traylon Burks falling. Oh, man, dude. I'm getting kind of scared, man. And the reason for me is because I just don't think that Kellen Moore can scheme him up for him, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
That's my fear. The talent is there. He doesn't have the breakaway speed. I like his physicality. I like his size, the jump ball. But, Arkansas did use him like a Debo, with all they use him all over the place.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. Trayvon Diggs, you're on deck.
Yeah, so.
This would be a Jordan Lewis type cover, though, dude.
Do we get the wrestler? Kansas City was one of our trade back scenarios. We did a couple of times, right? We did Tennessee, we did Green Bay, and we did Kansas City at one point.
Chargers staying put and picking.
Chargers. So these picks are coming in quick now. See, maybe this might be another receiver here. You might want to give Herbert another receiver. This could be Burks.
Joe, we're 7 picks away, Joe.
7 picks away. Do they stick and pick or do they get calls?
Oh, the anxiety level. Oh.
Wait. This draft is getting interesting.
God.
This is getting. I'm telling you, bro. Get ready for Penning or Raymond. The tackles. They were looking at tackles. They were looking at the guards too, but there's a reason they were talking cross. They do want to tackle. Penning, Raymond. Which of those two did I like more? Do either of them make it? Because remember, Baltimore leapfrogged in front of us for I bet one of the old linemen, maybe Burks. Does Green Bay take Burks? They haven't taken their first rounder since Javon Walker in 2004 or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And I'm not surprised by this pick either. I think it's a good pick for the Chargers O-line.
Yeah, Justin Herbert over there, he's smiling ear to ear, Joe.
I mean, they got Rashawn Slater, Zion. Man, that's how you do it. You got to build that line, bro. Okay, so but remember the other ones that I said too. Don't be surprised if it's Sean Ryan, guard UCLA, Nicholas Petit-Frere too. It could be some names in play here. Oh, he's a there. That's a reach. No. This is getting interesting as heck.
Man, Zion Johnson off the board. So right now the board is about where it's at now. With Hamilton gone, it leveled out the board. So this feels right, don't it, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, they're premium positions. They really are. Like we were hoping Olave, Green, they are premium. But O-line, they're premium. They are premium positions. So I'm not surprised by any of this. It's probably a worst case scenario for some people. A.J. Brown to Eagles for 18th pick. Okay, well, you can have him. I'm not a big fan of A.J. Brown. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't nothing.
Trade. Tennessee Titans moved up.
Nice picks are coming in now. What are the Titans doing here, Mike?
This could be Burks.
Yeah, they dumped one. And the comp, interesting enough, for some people, it has been AJ Brown.
AJ Brown is an Eagle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They could turn around and take Traylon Burks, but the comp by some has been AJ Brown for Traylon Burks. So this would be hilarious if they take a Burks here.
Wow.
I know that there's some creators out there where this is their this is their worst case scenario. I feel good where we're at right now because
It could be McDuffie too here.
yeah. So
It could be Devin Lloyd
yeah, you talking about for Cowboys or for this
or for the
pick here?
Tennessee Titans right now.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Wow, the first round, Joe, I have to say, is going by pretty fast.
It sure is. We're barely breaking the 9 o'clock. Might as well do the second round tonight. All right, let's change the rules. Let's do the second round tonight.
After this, then we got to watch the press conference and see. But the Cowboys stayed put. They did the right thing.
And
Still
there
no
might be enough players there, Mike, where they feel maybe they get a call and they do trade down a little bit. Because you might have Karlaftis there, you might have Penning and Raymond there. You may have Burke still there. They might have several of their targets still there where they can trade down a little bit. You know, Kansas City, they might be in the market for a receiver. They got rid of Hill. You know, Green Bay. I mean, if they don't take a receiver there,
Wow.
this is interesting. This is fun.
Huh.
Marvel and Group.
We're getting closer. Zion Johnson goes.
You're not gonna like it. Why is that, Marvin Group?
Oh, here he knows who the pick is?
Yeah, what for
Tennessee?
these guys? Okay, no, I don't want to know if you already know the pick. Don't spoil
Oh, I
it.
don't know.
Yeah, no. Well, maybe he does. Let's see. The Titans pick. Let me hide the chat here to make sure I don't get any
While we're on commercial, Joe, what are you seeing?
Jeep commercial.
Jeep? Yeah, I'm on the Jeep commercial. It just ended. Now I'm on a
Yeah, it just
country
ended.
yard.
Courtyard Marriott.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think
Yep. So we're there.
All right.
We're synced. We're synced, Joe.
We are synced.
We're in sync.
Wow, man.
It's only fitting to wear the first overall draft pick on the first day. Tomorrow, Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
He was a day 2 pick, Joe.
I think we're gonna get we might get a surprise pick for Dallas. This might be setting up for a surprise pick here.
Who, Joe, on your board right now? So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks away. Who's the top 6 player on your board, Joe?
Oh yeah, Devin Lloyd is there. Let me look. He's still. Yeah, Devin Lloyd's my top-rated guy, still available. And then I got Nakobe Dean, Jermaine Johnson, Trent McDuffie. Yep. Of those guys, Devin Lloyd is a 30 visit.
Diana's bed.
McDuffie.
I'll be right back, Joe.
Burks, still available. All right, here we go. Here comes the pick. Let's see what they're doing here. Titans pick. Okay.
Yes, we don't got to worry about him, Joe.
All right, we're okay. And that's funny. Like I just said, I think Jeremiah said that the comp for Burks was AJ Brown. So You get rid of a guy and you bring in a similar guy. All right. We're good. We're good.
We're still
Oh,
good, Joe.
We are good. We are good. We're good. So New Orleans. New Orleans might take Penning here. They might take a tackle here. New England. I think New England probably would have taken a guard. New England might be. They might take Linderbaum. New England. New Orleans right here. Penning might be in play. Jermaine Johnson's still on the board too, man.
They already got a contract agreement in place, $57 million guaranteed. The Eagles and A.J. Brown got an extension done already.
Oh, man, look at that. That's fine.
$100 million contract extension, $57 million guaranteed.
That didn't scare me at all. I don't think A.J. Brown's that good, man. I really don't. All right. Devin Lloyd.
5 picks left, Joe.
Devin Lloyd. All right. Bernard Raymond. Penning. Maybe Sean Ryan. A surprise pick, maybe McDuffie, Mike. Booth. Maybe they get a cornerback.
Booth.
I don't know if they're going to take a receiver here, bro. A receiver here would be like a surprise pick, and you're probably looking at somebody like Christian Watson, maybe. I don't think they're in on Pickens. No, I don't think they would take him, but I know they're high on Christian Watson. So, just a couple other names to think about, guys.
I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love this drama's getting crazy because a lot of guys are falling off the board here.
But how happy are you that Burks is off the board?
I didn't want him, man. I didn't feel confident in. I don't feel confident that Kellen Moore could scheme him up, man. I don't. So I don't want to bring a player in here that we're going to waste the talent and he's not going to do much impact for us. I think we need more of a. We need more speed. Somebody who's faster. You know, Burks is like a 4.5 guy. That's what I'm saying. Christian Watson.
So it looks like Dallas is staying put.
Yeah, unless they get a call here.
They haven't even showed the Cowboys war room or nothing, Joe.
Yeah, Karlaftis could be one that falls in their lap. It wasn't a 30 visit, but he might be one of those guys that you didn't think he would be there, and he's there.
Stevie Mack. We have the same feeling, Stevie Mack and I.
This is going to be interesting what New Orleans does here. Because they lost to Armstead, the tackle. So we got 2 of our tackles.
I would be shocked if New Orleans takes a quarterback here.
Nah, I don't think they'll take quarterback here.
That's why I'm saying I'll be shocked.
Yeah. They already got a receiver, Olave. This might be tackle, bro. This might be
19 picks in, no quarterback.
might be defense. Maybe this is Jermaine Johnson here. Maybe this is Devin Lloyd.
It could be Devin Lloyd. I can see Devin Lloyd playing in New Orleans.
Who else we got available? Let me look at my board here. A lot of my top 5s have come off the board. My top-rated players still available. Devin Lloyd and Jermaine Johnson. McDuffie, Karlaftis.
Well, obviously, that'll be a conversation we'll have in a second. But how about the Eagles with Howie Roseman around the board?
I think the Cowboys are hoping that it's going to be Penning or Raymond. I think that's what they're hoping here, man. I really do. I know some fans ain't going to like that, but let's see. We got how far off are we? We got 4 picks in front of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yep.
well, we got so this plus 4. So
Yep. This plus 4.
Serving in the United Kingdom and being supported by the Royal Air Force like a USO.
You got the Air Force on your screen?
yep, sure do. We are pumped. We are ready. Hell yeah, bro. Look at that Osprey. Yeah, we do. We own the skies. Hell yeah, bro. Shout out to the Air Force, man. I love our airmen.
Big shout out to our whole military.
Indeed. Here we go.
The 19th pick, the 2022 NFL Draft. The New Orleans Saints select Trevor Penning.
You got it, Joe.
Okay, so there was. So there's Penning. They're hoping for Raymond. Dallas is praying right now for Raymond. I'm telling you guys. Or Devin Lloyd. I think it's going to come down to Devin Lloyd or Raymond for Dallas here. I'll love either of them. I'm going to be pumped, bro. I'll be pumped for either one. But we still got – where are we at? We still got 4 landmines to get through. We got to get through 4 landmines here, guys. Devin Lloyd, Bernard Raymond probably here. Chat box, who are you predicting here?
NFL Draft is brought to you by.
Let me know who you're predicting for the Cowboys pick or 4 away. Who do you want, or who do you think the Cowboys will take? You know, I'm going Devin Lloyd or Raymond because those are the 2 remaining 30 visit guys that are left with first round grades. So, well, at this point, second round grades because the Cowboys said they had 14 and 16 first round grades. So these essentially are second round grades. Now, they might have a first round grade on Devin Lloyd. You know,
They might.
So I think if it's between him and Raymond, they're probably going to go Devin Lloyd.
Pittsburgh taking a quarterback.
Small business days are back. Come in and meet with the Verizon Business Days April 28th to May 4th to get something.
Lloyd is Lloyd a prototype player for either New England or Green Bay, or Baltimore still there?
I think Lloyd could fit into a 3-4 New England, right? Could fit with Pittsburgh as well. Devin Lloyd to me is a Pittsburgh kind of guy.
And anybody that goes with Baltimore is going to be a fit. That's just a good program for defense.
So Lloyd's got to get past some guys that would fit their program. I mean, that's how versatile Devin Lloyd is. You can put him in a 4-3. He can be a 3-4 guy, linebacker.
That's a quarterback.
So he's a playmaker for sure. Jermaine Johnson has slid here. He's one guy. So, you know, is there something there? Is there some off field or what's going on there? You know, I like him a lot. I had him in some of my early mocks as a target. So I do like Jermaine Johnson. I don't know if the Cowboys like him that much though. Clark Kent, Dallas trades out of the first next year. I don't want that, man. I don't want to trade out of the first. They've got players here that they're still on their board, 30 visit guys. They're in that 1-2 range. Like I said, Devin Lloyd, Bernard Raymond, they're still there. And there's the surprise guys that they might surprise some people. You know what I mean? Where do they have McDuffie rated? You know? Do they have him rated as a first? You know, if they want the next best guard, true guard, and these are second round grades, it could be Sean Ryan could be a surprise pick here. All right.
For the Steelers, or are you talking for the Cowboys?
I'm talking about the Cowboys. And wide receiver as well, it could be another one. You know, where do they have Christian Watson? If it's a second round grade, which that's where we're at right now, according to what Steven said. You know what I mean? These are second round grade. Now, where do they have McDuffie? Is he a first round grade? Is Devin Lloyd a first round grade? So I want to see their board. All right. Are they showing the board? I want to see the Cowboys board right now. Thanks,
In
Clark.
2017, Taylor Stern leaked the phone number to the Cowboys phone. Remember that in 2017 they had to change their number because Taylor Stern leaked the number on accident.
Oh yeah. All right. Kind of slowed down here. What's going on here?
Jermaine Johnson, Lloyd, McDuffie, Dean, Karlaftis.
That's kind of where I have my guys at. I do have Lloyd above Jermaine though.
Yeah, you I had Kenny Pickett higher than Willis. And I think Kenny Pickett's a Steeler.
I wonder what Dallas sees in Karlaftis. Did they see? I wonder about him. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't a 30 visit, but man, he's a high motor guy. The corner is one that kind of intrigues me is McDuffie. They like that program. He is 5'11" though, and that's the one thing that kind of I'm hesitant on because they like 6 foot and up, right? But
I think McDuffie could be a Patriot, dude. It's either going to be Lloyd or McDuffie that's going to be a Patriot. And then whoever loses that battle will either go to Green Bay or Baltimore. Lloyd and McDuffie will not be on the board when Dallas picks.
this Pittsburgh pick is taking forever, bro.
Got a Dak Prescott jersey in the crowd.
Shout out to everybody in the chat box, man. We're having a lot of fun here. We've got a little wiped out, but we do have names remaining on the board here for the Cowboys. So we gotta navigate this landmine here. These next 4. Let's see what we got, baby.
And here comes Kenny Pickett.
And Pittsburgh has taken players from us before. Ryan Shazier.
Yes.
This could be Devin Lloyd.
This is Kenny Pickett, Joe.
Could be a quarterback. Yeah, you're right. It could be.
Come on, Goodell. That's why you get booed, dude. Talk too much.
Can't wait to hear what this reaction was. Let's see the name here.
This stuff is killing me.
There he is.
Ooh, there you go. There you go, Mike. You got it. First quarterback off the board, Kenny Pickett. Right?
Yep. I called that a long time ago, Joe.
And we needed a quarterback or two to fill in for as a filler, so that's good. So now we got New England, Green Bay, Baltimore.
I think Lloyd's going to either. I think Lloyd will be going to the Patriots or the Packers.
He could go to any 3 of these. He could go.
Yep.
Yeah, Devin Lloyd can go to any 3 of these. And Raymond.
And I don't think any teams right now. If the Cowboys wanted to trade up right now, they can't.
I think we're safe on Raymond. I don't think New England will take him. I don't think Green Bay, or Baltimore.
You want Raymond? Or you want Linderbaum?
I think they're gonna go. Raymond.
You don't think they're gonna
Lloyd's
go
gone. If Lloyd's if Devin Lloyd's gone, I think it's Raymond.
The wrestler?
Huh?
Raymond the wrestler?
Or the wrestler? Yeah. Where does Linderbaum go? Linderbaum might go to Green Bay.
That is true.
I've seen a lot of mocks of Linderbaum going to Green Bay. So
Trent McDuffie could go to the Patriots here. Lloyd can go to the Patriots.
Yeah, this for us. I think the candidates here are that. It's Devin Lloyd, Bernard Raymond. Where do they have? And then the other question is, where do they have Jermaine Johnson on their board? Where do they have McDuffie on their board? Maybe even Booth.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about Jermaine. Jermaine Johnson is going to Green Bay.
And Karlaftis too. So there's a lot here. There's going to be a lot of. I mean, there could be a lot of players available.
Devin Lloyd, Karlaftis. Oh, the Chiefs just traded up, Joe. I knew the Chiefs would trade up. I knew it.
And who do they want?
Knew it. But it wasn't with Dallas, Joe. It was not with Dallas.
Yeah. I'm sure that so they're calling, dude, this might be
Jermaine Johnson.
It might be.
This I knew that. What did I tell you, Joe?
Because this is a defensive land field right here. All three of these guys could go defense. So Kansas City. I don't think Lloyd's going to make it to us if they have him rated ahead of Raymond, which I think they might. Jermaine, Lloyd.
Jermaine's going to Kansas City. It just makes sense, dude. It just makes sense. I knew the Chiefs would trade up, though. I thought maybe they would trade up with Dallas, but they didn't. That's crazy.
Would they take a receiver here?
I doubt it.
Because they got a wiped out. Like, no. You are at the back of this first round, so you're kind of in that gray area of what's the first and what's the second. So you got to think about second round wide receivers at this point. That's why I'm saying Christian Watson, Pickens, some of these other types of second round, Alec Pierce, these types of guys that could go in the second. So,
has anybody seen the War Room Cam for Cowboys? What are they asleep in there or what?
Right. They're going to come out and say, it fell right in our lap. We got our guy. I hope it's Pickens too, bro. I would not want Pickens here. That would make my stomach.
You think it'd be Pickens?
None. Yeah, for us, I would hope not. That would be a surprise pick, and I would not want that. I would probably throw my mic at the TV.
Joe, we're 3 picks away, Joe.
We're definitely going to get a guy from our 30 visit, I have a feeling. Unless some of these other guys, they have a BPA of a first-round grade, like I said, like Jermaine. Where do they have Jermaine? Where do they have McDuffie?
Can McDuffie complement Diggs, and can Diggs complement McDuffie?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Brown plays better he plays a lot of slot, and he plays pretty good at it.
Yeah. Second round receivers in play too here for Cowboys. Pierce, Christian Watson. I would not want Pickens though.
It has to be. It's Cowboys can't go wide receiver, dude.
Nah, they're good. I think it's
because you can still get Sky Moore, you can still get Calvin Austin the third,
Yeah.
You can still get other pieces down the line of this draft. Linderbaum won't be there.
Yeah, it's.
There he is.
There he went. He's the defender. So we still got Jermaine on the board. We still got Karlaftis. We got our 30 visit Devin Lloyd, our 30 visit Raymond. We are, what are we, 2 picks away? Damn,
We're 3 picks away. 2 picks away.
We got 2 picks. Does anybody leapfrog? Baltimore already traded, so will Green Bay trade this pick?
Who did they trade with? Buffalo? Tennessee? Tampa Bay?
They said Green Bay hasn't taken a first-round wide receiver, so I don't think they're going to do it here. This has got to be. This
So
could
this
be
is Lloyd,
Yeah, this could be Lloyd, could be Linderbaum, could be Jermaine.
the fam cam. Where's he at? He's over there hiding. There he is.
That's a good pick, man.
That is a good pick. Are you Patrick Mahomes?
Are we gonna stick and pick? That's the next question. I think they are. I think we're sticking and picking.
I knew I had a good feeling Kansas City was going to trade up, dude.
Okay. Here comes Green Bay's pick. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. You're looking at second round graded guys that could go here. Cowboys, Watson. I know they like him a lot.
Why are we talking wide receiver for Dallas, Joe?
I'm just saying. I'm just giving the options, bro. Just giving the options.
I told you this will be like a CD Lamb to me, dude. Except, you know, when we drafted CD Lamb, it was defense, right? Right now, you look at what the Giants did. You look at what the Commanders did. You look at what the Eagles did.
The commodes.
You have to make Dak Prescott comfortable.
Yeah.
And getting a wide receiver, he had Amari Cooper. He had CeeDee Lamb. He had Michael Gallup. He had Cedric Wilson. If he's not comfortable, it don't matter who's out there running routes.
What's the war room look like?
Mike McCarthy's probably biting fingernails and Jerry's vasectomizing a mosquito.
Are we looking at O-line? I hate this crap. Let me see. Where's the draft show at? Let me take a peek in here. I got the war room going.
They had Devin Lloyd in as a 30 visit. It's known that Quay Walker.
Oh, Quay Walker might be in the mix.
Oh.
Forgot about that one. Do they have and see, Quay Walker would probably be graded as a second. So we're in the second grades right here for the Cowboys. So Quay Walker would make sense too. So I forgot about him.
Golly, man, you keep talking wide receiver, and I'm keep getting nervous and nervous.
All
my anxiety, dude.
Right now, bro.
You got me like thinking, like, what if we go wide receiver? What if we go wide receiver?
But I mean, but we still got to answer what the NFC East has been doing. They just loaded up on defense, right? So, and we haven't fixed anything yet.
Oh, when they show the Cowboys, when the Cowboys are on the clock, it's going to say lost, the whole team.
Cowboy war room camera. Nobody's on the phone. They're just sitting there. No
Told you
coaches.
they're biting fingernails. Wow.
Oh, there's another 30 visit off the board. Dude, they are getting wiped out like crazy, bro. It's going to be Raymond, bro. Oh, Devin Lloyd's still there, though. Does Baltimore snatch Devin Lloyd out of our teeth here? Yeah. This is wild, bro. This is fun, man. This is fun stuff here.
Oh, my goodness, Joe.
Jermaine Johnson, high motor guy. The question is, where do they have Jermaine rated? You know, I have a feeling if they have Jermaine Johnson as a first round grade, which I don't think they do. They had 14 to 16. Maybe, right? Maybe, but I think they got Devin Lloyd higher. I still think it's
Buffalo just got ahead of Dallas, dude.
Oh, really?
Buffalo just got ahead of Dallas.
Wow, dude, we could get leapfrogged here, bro. Maybe that. Okay. Wait, where are we at? Did we trade? I don't see us on there. Did we trade too? You see this on the ticker?
Yeah, we're
Oh,
there.
no, there we go. They keep doing that crap. It's annoying me.
Dude, Buffalo just moved ahead of us.
So Buffalo, they leapfrogged us because
Yeah.
Baltimore. This is probably Devin Lloyd, bro. This is probably Devin Lloyd.
But would you get Devin Lloyd when they just got Von Miller?
Yeah, I mean they're going all in. I mean they've been they're going for it, bro. Like all their offseason moves, Buffalo's
Could
been
this be
doing.
Linderbaum here? Could they protect Josh Allen? Could this be a guard here? Will they protect Josh Allen?
I don't know. Let's see. We're about to find out.
This is going to be a lineman, dude. This is going to be an offensive line. They just
It could
jumped
be
in front of
Jermaine.
Dallas.
It could very well be Jermaine still, because he's still there.
But why would they jump in front of Dallas for Jermaine?
Well, they don't know what our board is. Maybe he's falling, and Dallas is like, oh, we'll take him. You know what I mean?
Dude, I think Buffalo just jumped ahead of us to get Linderbaum or to get somebody. They jumped up for a lineman. I'm telling you.
Whatever Buffalo did here, it's going to decide our pick here. Cowboys are on the phone.
They're going to trade back. Who are they going to trade back with, though?
No, they're on the. I'm pretty sure they already got they're talking to their selection here. I don't see any coaches, or maybe they got a phone call here. Let me see.
Who will they trade back with?
All right, y'all. Let's brainstorm. What are you looking at, Dave? What do you think?
Dang it! I just went to a full-blown commercial. So the Cowboys are on the phone right now.
No, they were, but I think that it was like they might have gotten an offer, but they hung up. I got a Disney commercial on right now, Mike. What you got?
I have a American Family Insurance. This is the 20th time I've seen them, and I still don't want to buy them.
That must be like a YouTube thing that they're doing for you. Because I've never seen one of those tonight.
Dude, they're taking Raymond or Linderbaum. Dude, they just traded up for a lineman. They had to have.
I don't know. It's for
But
them.
it's still a win-win. If they take Ryman, we get Linderbaum. If they take Linderbaum, we get Ryman. So it's still a win-win.
Maybe, yeah. So
All right, I'm back on the draft.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. If it's,
Are you back?
Yeah, it's a watch, Movado or something. Movado.
I'm back on the NFL draft.
Is it like a watch, like a Movado watch?
No, the pick is in.
Okay, hold on. Let me exit. I hate this junk. See, we always get off sync. Okay, so Karlaftis, they're showing a picture of Karlaftis. Devin Lloyd there.
Devin Lloyd. Okay, we're synced.
Okay.
They're showing the water spout again.
Maybe they're going to take Karlaftis. I mean, maybe Buffalo takes Karlaftis.
But why would you trade up knowing that Dallas has to have O-line? You don't move ahead of a team unless you attack what they want to get.
I mean, they might know that we have interest in Devin Lloyd. Because they all these teams, they study each other's 30 visits too. You know what I mean?
I'm sure they do, but
so they're looking at.
There's a big red flag at that left guard position.
I don't know what Buffalo's O-line looks like. Do they need a tackle? If they need a tackle, it's probably Raymond. If they don't need a tackle, we're safe. What's their center look like? We're on the clock.
Dallas is on the clock.
Dallas is on the phone. They're talking to their prospect. Mike McCarthy. I don't see any coaches in here. They're talking to somebody. Stephen Jones is on the phone with the prospect. All right. Let's see if they show Come on, announce the pick already. Oh my God. The anxiety.
You know those Buffalo Bill fans are so excited to get back to football after they got robbed for overtime rules. And here we go. Here comes the commissioner, Joe.
Actually, looks like Stephen Jones is writing stuff down. They might be trading back. Dallas might be trading back. That's fine. Did they thought we were going to take a cornerback?
I guess.
Okay. Nah, we're good there. That's stupid. It wasn't even a 30 visit. Go back to the war room. It looked like he was right. It looked like Stephen Jones was writing stuff on a pad, like trying to figure out like trade values or something.
Oh, Joe, my stomach hurts.
Chat room, how you guys feeling? How you guys feeling?
They really thought we were going to get Elam?
I guess.
Why would you get ahead of Dallas for that?
Let's see if Dallas is making the pick. Stephen Jones was on the phone writing some stuff down, and they moved away from the camera. So. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like they're just sitting there, right?
Yeah, they're just sitting there.
So they're probably waiting on some more phone calls. They're taking calls because they were on the phone.
Well, they got 6 minutes to make up their mind.
And it's either Devin Lloyd or Raymond.
Look at those L's, bro. Amari Cooper, Cedric Wilson, Lyle Collins, Connor Williams, Randy Gregory, dude. Those are all starters. Gone.
Is it Devin Lloyd? Who do they have rated higher from their 30 visits? Jermaine Johnson, where do they have him rated? Oh, God, this is crazy. This is so much fun. I love this crap. Looks like they're getting another phone call here.
They can't trade out of the first, dude.
They might be taking a pick here. Let me see. Stephen Jones on the phone.
Will McClay dials the numbers and Will McClay dials the number. So if Stephen Jones is picking up the phone, they're taking calls.
He hung up the phone, so I think that was somebody called maybe for a deal there. They probably shut it down. Will McClay dialing, pressing a phone here. We're breaking this shit down. This is crazy, bro. I love it.
Once Will McClay picks up the phone, they have their selection.
His hand is hovering over the phone. I mean, the pick's got to come in here.
Will McClay is or no?
Yeah, Will McClay. His hand's just hovering there. So we're 4 minutes left. Stephen Jones has hung up 3 times already, so he's probably gotten 3 calls. Okay, he's doing a fist pump. Stephen Jones doing a fist pump.
So they just made their selection. Here we go, Joe. If they pair up fucking Devin Lloyd with Micah Parsons, bro, holy moly.
Okay, we got, come on, McClay. His hand is on the dialer. Are we still waiting for a trade here, or what are we doing? Come on, Dallas. I think they're still waiting on other calls here. McClay still has his hand on the phone here. 3 minutes. McClay's hand still on the dial pad. He's picking up the phone. McClay's on the phone.
All right, they got their selection, Joe. The pick is in. Let's go.
McClay's on the phone.
If Will McClay's hand's on the phone and Will McClay picked it up, they got their selection.
He's passing it to Steven. Here, this is the pick. He's passing it to Jerry.
All right, they didn't trade. They didn't trade.
This is the pick. Here we go.
Oh,
who is it?
God.
Devin Lloyd or Bernard Raymond? I think it's got to be one of the two. Anything else will be a little bit of a surprise. Would it be Christian Watson? Let me see. Okay, I'm hiding the chat. Do not ruin this. Hold on, let me hide that real quick.
I got my phone over because I'm gonna do a live video, or I'm gonna make a Cowboys corner video as they announce it. So I'm probably gonna be on mute with the volume
Jerry
turned down.
Jones still on the phone.
Pick is in.
Jerry Jones still on the phone here.
Oh, he's talking to his draft pick.
Yep. It's a long call, too. It looks like. I don't see any coaches coming in the room yet. Come on. I think he's going to pass it over to McCarthy. Passing the phone to McCarthy. Don't see any coaches in the room yet. Okay, now they went to a commercial. Oh, come on. DallasCowboys.com. Lamos. Come on.
Could they compare Devin Lloyd with Micah Parsons, bro? That would be so clutch. I know I've been screaming for guard, but if that defense can get better, is Dan Quinn in the room?
He's shaking his hand. Who was that coach there that he just brought in there? Was that a scout or a coach? I couldn't tell who that was. No, that's McClay. My bad. Handshakes going on. Don't see any coaches in there yet. Okay, they're waving over. I think maybe one of the coaches here. Let's see who it is. Come on. It's Kellen Moore. This is an offensive player. This might be Christian Watson or Raymond. Let me see. This might be a receiver, bros. Kellen Moore's on the phone.
It can't be a wide receiver, dude. It has to be a guard.
It's yeah. This is offensive. Who else is walking in here?
All right, here we go. I'm turning this down, Joe. The pick is in. The commissioner's about to announce it. Here we go.
What? Oh. Wow. What? Oh, wow, bro. Uh-oh. Oh, man. He's got to start at guard, right? So, wow, man. I don't know, dude. This is going to have to be a wait and see for me, man. Tyler Smith. Wow. I think, and see that, and that's going to be one of those things where fans will be like, oh, that's a huge reach or whatever. And it might be, because I think a lot of people had him rated as like a third or somewhere, right? So, and we talked about his penalties. Like, I don't think Philbin would work with him, right? So, man, I guess they're okay with the penalties, Mike. You there? Oh, you're on mute. Okay.
All right, I'm back, Joe.
Yeah. Tyler Smith, guys. What do you guys think, man? Off rip. I think they're going to start him at guard and go with that. I mean, he is a mauler, right? He wasn't a 30 visit. So, like I said, 30 visits are kind of deceiving sometimes, you know. Devin Lloyd, man, I don't know. I think I would have taken him over him, bro. I don't know about that pick, bro. But, I mean, they do good in drafting old linemen, man. So I'm just going to have to go with McClay here on this. And
where would you play him if he's a tackle?
No, he's going to be a guard. No,
he's going to be a guard?
He's a tackle at Tulsa, but he projects as a guard at the next level. But he does give you tackle flex. So, you know, if we get thin like we did last year, they could bounce him to left tackle. But man, that was a surprise. And I knew, I said, get ready for a surprise pick, right? And that was it right there. That's a surprise pick. I didn't see that one at 24, bro.
I didn't either, dude. I didn't either.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Joe?
Just right now, I'm just like, they obviously they got some phone calls. I guess they didn't get a good trade though. They didn't get a good trade, so they took the pick. You skipped on Karlaftis, Jermaine Johnson, Devin Lloyd, who was a 30 visit, Bernard Raymond, who was a 30 visit, and you go and get Tyler Smith, who's the most penalized offensive lineman. Like they have to coach him up on that, right? So, and is that because the tackle? Maybe he'll get less less penalties at guard. It's a bit of a project. Tyler Smith is a bit of a project, right?
Uh-huh.
So, and my thing is Philbin, and we saw Philbin in the Hard Knocks. He's hard on these guys. He likes perfection, and this guy's gonna be making penalties. I don't know, man. He's gonna be your starter. He's your starting left guard, though. All right. Now,
Right.
do they double dip and get a tackle later? I think they do. They probably get another tackle later, But I'm not excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not excited for the pick. This pick does not excite me, but it feels a need, but it doesn't excite me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm just still in shock because
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it too. Soup Trap is like, they talk about penalties, and then you bring in a player who might get more penalties than Connor Williams, and those drives where Connor Williams got penalties killed us, bro. Those penalties are drive killers. You know what I mean? Now, I think if you want to look at it and try to give it a good happy feeling, is maybe it's because he was getting penalties as a tackle. You know what I mean? Maybe he struggles with the speed guys, where they false starts. I don't know the exact breakdown of what the penalties are. That's just the narrative that he's a high penalty guy, right? I want to go do a deep dive and see what were the penalties. Were they false starts? Were they holdings? What kind of penalties were these? Were they holding calls, false starts? You know what I mean? And because that's at the tackle position, he was a tackle at Tulsa. He'll be your starting guard here for the Cowboys. So, yeah, man, it's
wow,
it's interesting.
this is crazy, Joe.
Yeah, it is. And I knew it was coming. I knew a surprise was coming, bro.
I seen Michael Gelkin. He posted an article on Twitter about Tyler Smith. And
yeah,
he
did. He sure did. He mentioned something, and I think a lot of people were just like, nah, they're not going to go that way because
I didn't think so either.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Cowboys. Gonna have to do so I'll be doing a video on Tyler Smith. It won't be tonight. I'll probably work on it tonight and post it up tomorrow before the second round starts tomorrow. So guys, I will post that up. I'll highlight his pros and cons, and I'll have that video up for you tomorrow. Tomorrow, probably around noon, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock, but between noon and 2, I want to put something good together. I don't want to just, flop something out there on my instant reaction. My reaction right now is like I don't want a knee jerk reaction and just trash the pick, man, because I that's not a good look. Trust in McClay, man. You know what I mean? Like the offensive lineman McClay has brought in here have been pretty good for the most part.
Yeah.
You got, Connor Williams, you got starter reps out of him. He wasn't anything, worth keeping, but he did give you starter reps. But he's got a good track record. So happens every year. Especially this late in the first round. You're always going to get something like this can happen, right? And I always try to warn people, don't get fixated on the 30 visits, but where we were at, that did make the most sense, Devin Lloyd or Raymond, and surprise, Tyler Smith.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that Buffalo trade was funny though. Like they leapfrogged us for a corner. I guess they thought we were gonna take a corner. I wonder what kind of they were probably getting deals to trade out of the first. I bet you because they hung up on 3 people.
Yeah.
So, and you're gonna need that 5th-year option on Smith. Oh, look at that! There went Linderbaum, the wrestler, Baltimore.
Yep.
Wow. They draft good, man. They just draft really good players, dude. Oh man. We feel the need, but not excited. We'll have to figure things out here in Cowboys Nation. Aspirations of a Super Bowl. I would probably say just off early indicators. I don't think the fan base is happy about this pick. Let's put a vote up here in the chat room.
Yeah, I'll do that, Joe.
Let's put a vote here in the chat room and let's get a pulse of the Cowboys Nation. Let's see what you guys are feeling right now. So let me post up this vote here.
My son and I.
And we'll see what you guys are feeling here right now. So let me get this going. Oh, you know what? I can't do it from my phone. I forgot. It's only you can only do it from the desktop. All right, Mike.
Yeah.
I want to see. Interesting. I think I see a lot of upset fans out there, man. It's crazy.
I'm just shocked, dude.
Are you happy with the Tyler Smith pick at 24? No. Yes. To be determined. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys 3 choices. No, you're not happy with it. Yes, you're happy with it, and to be determined. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the community here. The chat will be at the top. If you're on mobile, click the blue bar there in the chat box and hit that poll for me, guys. So, are you happy with the Tyler Smith pick at 42? Get those votes in for me, guys. I'm interested. Instant reaction. What does Cowboys Nation feel right now? You know, knowing what you know, who was available and who has gone off the board after the Cowboys have drafted. How are you guys feeling about this pick? You know what I mean? We got 26 votes in. We got no is blowing it out the water. To be determined at 11%. Yes at 8%. So let's keep those votes coming in, guys.
I gotta go vote, Joe. I gotta go vote. Oh man, dude, I'm just shocked, man. Devin Lloyd was there, Karlaftis. I mean, shout out to Michael Gelkin, man. He wrote a great piece on this, and
he might have gotten something leaked. I think, man. I think the Cowboys like Gelkin. He gets a lot of these like scoopy type of things. You know what I mean? Like legit scoop type shit. I think he knew, bro. I really do. He always gets these type of deals, man. These little like super.
Who was talking Tyler Smith to the Cowboys, and then all of a sudden Michael Gelkin writes this amazing article.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he knew. Somebody put it in his ear like, "Hey, Tyler Smith, the fuck." I'll be honest. I'm not mad. I'm not happy. I'm more on the to be determined because I'm gonna give him a chance, man. Because let's see what he does at guard. Let's see what he does with his coaching staff. You know what I mean? You do have to credit Philbin with the development of Terrence Steele. You know what I mean? Now, I think something good that would do well for Tyler Smith if he goes and trains with, our lineman with Duke Mayweather. Duke Mayweather has done a pretty good job with our offensive lineman. He's done work with Biadish, Terrence Steele. I think even McGovern was in there for a little bit, but if he can work on his craft, you know what I mean, he could be something, man. You know what I mean? But definitely not excited. I'm not pissed off. I'm not happy. I'm just kind of like, well, we feel the need, but you know, that's kind of just where I'm at. We had a need. I mean, look what the NFC East did. They got Jordan Davis. They added who were the other guys that they added, Mike? Jordan Davis. They added the edge rusher.
Yeah. They got there's Jermaine Johnson right there to the Jets.
Yeah. That's a steal there. I mean, he fell, man. He did a free fall. You want to talk about a free fall? Jermaine Johnson. Interesting. Do we jump back into the first round? That's why we're hanging in here. Like we said, we're gonna do all 32 picks here. Doing Jermaine Johnson, so that's interesting there. A lot of upset fans, from what I can tell here. Let me look at the voting here. Okay, vote here in the chat box, guys. It's up at the top here. If you're on mobile, hit that blue bar there, and it'll expand. Are you happy with the Tyler Smith pick at 24? So right now we're at around 69% no, 13% yes, 19% and to be determined. So that number's gone up a little bit more. So, and that's where I'm at. I'm on to be determined. You know what I mean?
That's what I voted to. I voted that to be determined.
Yeah. And I definitely do understand where the majority of the fan base is at, though. I don't blame them for not being happy with the pick, man. I don't. I could totally be on that train too, man. Look at Jermaine. He's like, wow, man, 26 here. Dang, dude, he fell, man.
He fell hard.
Yeah, I think it's a good pick, man. That's good value for the Jets, though. 26 for Jermaine Johnson. I think that's good value there.
Yeah. Man, these Cowboys. I just don't know how to feel. I did not have Tyler Smith anywhere associated with the Cowboys until I seen Michael Gelkin write that piece.
Yeah. I guess next year let's pay attention to that last minute article from Gelkin, because somebody gave him a little something, man. Somebody gave him a little something. You know what I mean? So let's keep that in the back of our heads for next year. Keep an eye on Michael Gelkin's last minute articles. Second round, guys. Mike, tomorrow is the second and third round. Where do you want to see the Cowboys? What do you want to see the Cowboys address, guys? Mike, what do you want to look at?
Well, I wanted offensive line. Cowboys did that, so that's why I'm not mad. I'm not sad. That's why I'm to be determined, right? Because it's not who I wanted, and that's okay. So let Joe Philbin work his magic. This, that, and the third day. Round 2 and round 3, Joe. I'm looking at tight ends. Not in the second, maybe the third. I'm looking at tight ends tomorrow, and that's for the third round. For the second round, Joe, I'm looking for an end. All right, I'm looking for a defensive end.
Yeah. At this point, the draft is wide open for the Cowboys because a lot of their 30 visits did get wiped out. So what's left are Jelani Woods and Ruckert. Those are probably third round guys, Mike. They're on the 30 visit. Jalen Weidemeyer, he's projecting as a fifth or so. So that's a day 3 kind of guy. But maybe the Cowboys like him more than others. He might be a guy that sneaks up there. I mean, look what they did here. But this is what I always tell fans is, and we started off with this, the Cowboys, they will draft what's on their board. They don't care what everybody else says and wants here. So,
yeah, big shout out to Darth, because he was talking. I've seen him in the comment bar talking about Tyler Smith to the Cowboys. So, Darth, I did see your name early on today talking about Tyler Smith to the Cowboys.
Yeah. So that's what it is. For me, Mike, what I want to look at tomorrow day 2, I think I really do think you got to come out with this with the receiver. You know what I mean? So is that the second round? I think it's pushing it in the third round. You know what I mean? If you want a receiver who can come in here and contribute immediately, opposite CeeDee Lamb, I think second round is the cutoff. Third round, you're going to get, you're not only that, but 88, right? 88 in the third round. So that's almost a fourth. I mean, that's almost a fourth round wide receiver, essentially. So they might have to move up in this second round. You got 5s. All right. I think tomorrow. I think they're gonna get busy tomorrow. I think the second round they're gonna move up somewhere.
You think they'll move up?
Yeah, I think they will. I don't think they're gonna stay still here in the second round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Christian Watson, Alec Pierce. You might even throw in a player like a Danny Gray or Kyle Phillips, who I think Danny Gray, Kyle Phillips are more third round guys. I think they could make it to 88, but Cowboys might have to draft a round ahead. Just how late they are. But like I said, they might move up. You got 5ths there. You could use a 5th, and you could even use a future round pick to move up. We got to remember that. You might use a combo, maybe a future pick and a 5th, and you get way the hell up there. You know what I mean? So there's not to say that the Cowboys, don't do something here. And you got Seattle here with back-to-back picks here at the beginning of the second round here on the ticker. They might be one of those candidates. Like, okay, you guys got back-to-back second rounders here. How about we give you, a future pick and a 5th or something like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you obviously you would give them your second. You might have to give a future whatever and a 5th, or maybe a second and a 5th, or I'm sorry, maybe that's enough. So I think the second round, I think they'll move up, man. You got the receivers. There's going to be another run here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You had your first batch receiver run. Now on day 2, you're going to see the run at Watson, Pierce. Hold on, let me see my other receivers. There's other receivers in here. Not the top of my head. Where are some of the other ones here, guys? My top 100. David Bell, but he didn't have. Oh, Mechie, bro. We can't forget about Mechie. All right,
that's true.
Mechie would be a perfect. Now I would trade up for Mechie. He's gonna be ready for training camp. All right, and you're in business, bro. So that's the name to keep an eye on. Jalen Tolbert. That's the one. I think for these guys, you got to get it. You got to get ahead of the run, and that's what the Cowboys got to figure out tomorrow.
Jalen Tolbert, South Alabama. Yep.
Yeah, they got to try to kind of figure out where's that run going to start at on that.
What if they go George Pickens?
Third round, Mike. Third round. I'm with you. I like tight end in the third round. Woods or Ruckert would be my primary targets there in the third. I also will probably look at, maybe they want a double dip. You know what I mean? They could get another one of these, flex kind of guys. Nicholas Petit-Frere, Sean Ryan. Those guys might still be in the mix because they have that flex, right? So those would be some names to keep an eye on if they want to do a double dip. Edge, there's the batch there of defenders that the Cowboys like Perrion Winfrey, Sam Williams, Myjai Sanders. Those are third round guys, type of guys for me. But that might be a trade up scenario too. You may not get those guys at 88, so they might leverage those 5th round picks to move up in the second and third rounds. You know what I mean? Because they're just so far down there.
I'm Devin Lloyd, Jacksonville Jaguar.
Ooh, okay, Devin Lloyd. That's a steal.
I'm just happy they try to get that. That's a big steal. I'm just happy that they tried to, they're trying to make an effort to get the offensive line fixed. That's what I've been preaching for. It wasn't the guy I wanted, but oh well, give the guy a chance. Yeah, he has holding penalties, a disease as a kid, but let's see what happens. Let's see what plays out, right? It's like, wide receiver in the second. I see your point there. Edge rusher, I don't trust Dorrance Armstrong. I don't touch Dante Fowler. I don't care what Stephen Jones tries to sell us
Yeah,
with that.
I
I
agree.
think you still get you a good quality edge there, Joe.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then tight end, Jeremy Ruckert, Kate Otten. They got to come away with one of these two tight ends right here to complement Dalton Schultz to help Dak Prescott, right? So I can't let Jeremy Ruckert or Kate Otten go. And then we have to get some pressure on Carson Wentz, on Daniel Jones, on Jalen Hurts, right? And then the rest of the teams that we're playing. So that's why I'm saying edge, and that's why tight end. We just need something for Dak just to make him comfortable. I don't want Dak Prescott hesitating as much as he did last year. Could that be injury? Was that confidence? Did he trust the five in front of him? So it's going to be real interesting to see what they do tomorrow. If they trade up, they trade down, whatever. I can see a scenario where they trade up in the second to go get their guy they want. But that's why I said end, and I'm glad we're on the same page with tight end.
Yeah, and Kadon is a good name to remember. I'm glad you mentioned him. I think we're in for more of these types of picks. You know what I mean? Fans just get fixated on just a few names, so start looking at players outside the 30 visits, guys, because that's what's going to happen. Tomorrow, I think people will look at what's left on the 30 visits, and they don't take 30 visits on every single round. Like I said, it's just it's like a rough draft, But yeah, the Tyler Smith one wasn't a 30 visit, so that is the surprise. That is a surprise pick. I won't sugarcoat that. So, do they do an instant double dip on all line, Mike?
They could. They very well could. I mean, you look at what's behind Tyron Smith, what's behind Tyler Smith, Tyler Biotish, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele. You got Matt Forniak, who I think Matt Forniak will give Tyler Biotish some competition there.
Yeah,
that's going to be a training camp battle to watch. That's going to be a preseason battle to watch. So and then there's Josh Ball. So as you said, will Josh Ball give Terrence Steele some competition? Will he play that left tackle position to alleviate Tyron Smith when he's having neck issues, back issues, things of that sort? So you look at what's behind it. There's some potential there. But our depth, right now, Connor McGovern, the backup left guard, is Tyler Smith, who was just drafted a plug-in starter. Can Josh Ball, fill in the hole for Tyron Smith? And can Matt Forniak get some competition behind Tyler Biotish? So the line, it's there, but there's a lot of to be determined. There's a lot of question marks. Just a few years ago, we were certain, Joe. We were certain that Tony Romo was going to be protected. Dak Prescott was going to be protected. And all that just fell apart. Tyron Smith is older. Zach Martin's getting older. Travis Frederick retired early. We haven't replaced Ronald Larry. We really haven't replaced Doug Free yet. So there's a lot of pieces moving. But I do like they put some effort into trying to fix it with Tyler Smith.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think we would have been upset if they didn't take O-line. So it is what it is. Is it a reach? I think in the eyes of the fans, it's a reach. Cowboys, they're gonna spin it as another Travis Frederick type of moment. You know what I mean? And you have to hope for that. You have to hope that trust these guys that this is gonna be a hit for them. You know what I mean? So he is a mauler. I mean, the guy likes to scrap. And he's a mean streak. Connor Williams was too soft, too finesse. At least with Tyler Smith, you have some traits there. You have physical traits, guys. You have a guy that plays with a mean streak, all right? So you're going to get a Ronald Leary type of guy of that type of attitude. You know what I mean? They had to get rid of the finesse bullshit with Connor. He was too soft, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So you do have a foundation here of a scrapper, a mauler. Like, legitly he is, all right? you can coach the penalty part of it out, and they're going to hold him to a high standard, man. I mean, Zach Martin, he hope he can take him under his wing. You know what I mean? And that's the best. He's one of the best in the league, Zach Martin. So I think he's coming into a good offensive line room. You know what I mean?
No, he is. He is. You talk about Joe Philbin, what he was able to do with Terrence Steele. There's still Isaac Alacron. He can. What's his third year look like in training camp and preseason? So
Yeah.
He's a forgotten name. It's all right. We got some pieces there, but a lot of it's question marks.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I did not want Eric Flowers in here, guys, because that was going to be the backup plan. Eric Flowers sucks, bro, and he's been in the league for a while. So, Tyler Smith, first round talent, legit mauler type of guy. You can coach him up, or Eric Flowers, proven bust, proven crappy player. I'm glad, dude. I absolutely did not want these guys to go and be like, oh, well, Eric Flowers. And then they try to sell it to you, right? So that's a check mark for me, man. I did not want Eric Flowers in here whatsoever. So
No. I think you get Eric Flowers in here, you're getting Chaz Greenback. I know people were comparing Tyler Smith to Jalen Smith or Tyler Smith to Taco Charlton. It's a bit different because you look at the scheme Rod Marinello was playing. You look at the scheme Dan Quinn was playing. I mean, Dan Quinn didn't play with Jalen Smith. He tried to give him a chance, and he was out of here, right? So with Tyler Smith, with, as Joe said, a room with great team, you think Zach Martin's going to let Tyler Smith fail? You know what I'm saying? You think Tyron Smith is going to let Tyler Smith fail? It's just not going to happen. They take these guys under their wing, and they teach them, and they get better, and that's why they're pros.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it is. It is. I've kind of grown to just like not knee jerk reaction on a lot of these picks, man, because we got to let them step on the field and see what they do, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to trash a young kid's dreams, bro. Like, just because it's not the pick I wanted or what the fan base wanted, I'm not gonna be like, oh, trash pick, and then be a better fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be upset, and I get being upset. You know what I'm saying? But
and so no, and you're absolutely right. It's hard to grade a draft after the rookie year. Wait until the third year that you get a good idea where what kind of draft that was, right? So we're talking about a guy who hasn't even put on a Cowboys uniform yet. He's making his first conference calls right now as a Dallas Cowboy. So they addressed the offensive line position. That's what 90% of us wanted. And they did it. So let's just see what the kid can do.
Yeah. Now, if we get into the preseason and it is some alarming stuff, then maybe. But we'll see what he does, man. I'm excited. We couldn't go another year with the soft finesse Connor Williams. He sure the hell didn't want Eric Flowers in here. So yeah, it's a step in the right direction, and we may not be done yet. You know what I mean? There's still some more offensive linemen in this draft. That have the same kind of flex. Maybe the plan is for him to be the tackle. Like maybe start him at guard, put him at tackle. Maybe they draft another guy with the same type. Sean Ryan fits that mold. Nicholas Petit Frere fits that mold. Joshua Azudu fits that mold. So there's still a lot of other guys that the Cowboys have interest in, and a few 30 visit guys still remaining that they could throw in the mix too. And I do think that they need to add another body there. Kellen Deesh is another one out of Arizona State, another one. So there's still some more offensive. I'm going to throw another one in here. So day 2, it's going to be interesting, Mike.
It's going to be real interesting. It really is. I'm excited. We're going into the weekend. We get 2 rounds of football draft, Joe, 2 and 3. We won't be live for it together, at least, but it is a tradition for me to post my reactions immediately after the pick, so you'll still get that.
I got to go
But,
back and see your reaction, dude.
yeah, I was on mute, man. I apologize.
Yeah.
I was just shocked. I was just shocked. But big shout out to Michael Gelkin. Big shout out to some guys in the chat. You know, they some of them called it.
Yeah. There were some people that call it for sure. No doubt. Now maybe they and we do have to remember, and I do keep saying this. They did say that they had 14 to 16 first round grades. So after that, everybody else is going to be a second round according to the Cowboys board, not the fans board. Our board is like, doesn't ever match the Cowboys board. So, Tyler Smith was probably a second round grade for them, but they probably said he's not going to make it to 56, or we're just going to take him right here. I mean, that's probably part of their process, the way they think.
And they tried to, from what it looked like from the war room, they took some calls before Will McClay picked up that phone and called Tyler Smith. They were evaluating it heavy, but I just don't think. I think that 5th-year option mattered most to them than a couple of more draft picks.
I think so for sure. Yeah, because from my count, it was three phone calls that Jerry Jones was on the phone and didn't want to trade away from the pick. Didn't want to trade away from the prospect, Tyler Smith. So that says something too. So they definitely have a consensus on the pick, from the scouts to the coaches, Will McClay. So to go with the process, trusting Will McClay on this one, guys.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Will McClay's, one thing I'm optimistic about, Joe, is and big shout out to Big Tex Dallas is Mike McCarthy's draft. I mean, there's in 2 draft classes, Mike McCarthy's 3rd. There's a lot of players still here. So could his 3rd be a flop? Could it be a bust? We don't know that yet. But I'm optimistic because Mike McCarthy and Will McClay get down to business and find out exactly what player they want. They don't go for the right kind of guy. Bossman Fat under Jason Garrett wouldn't be a Cowboy. He just wouldn't, right? So they try to find scheme fit. Can Dan Quinn work them? Can Kellen Moore work with them? And they go out and that's why those players are still here, because the coaches like their measurements. They like their talents. They like their potentials, their untapped potentials. So I'm real optimistic with Mike McCarthy in the first 2 drafts. And this one's not going to be any different.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Good point there, indeed. and the draft is not over. We still got a whole lot of more picks here. So
8 more to go.
Yeah, 8 more to go. I think they're definitely leveraged those 5th rounders. I would think, but you never know. I mean, we said that last year, and they took every single pick, right? They didn't package anything. They didn't do this and that. They stood and took every single pick. So, let's keep that in mind too. I know we talked about leveraging them to move up, which maybe they do, but then maybe they make every single pick. They still have a lot of holes here. Depth. They got to add more depth. And they mentioned it themselves. The middle rounds are where the meat is here. So, those 5th rounders could be pivotal, for as far as adding depth. Those 5th rounders will be depth type of players. So these your 2nd and 3rd round picks, got to hit on them. And
Cole Strange off the board.
Wow, where did he go?
To the Patriots.
Really? Wow. Okay, so that's high right there. That I bet their fan base is like, damn, that's a center. He's a guard, but I think they might put him at center. He had a good
They don't know. They said, look at the fans. They had no idea who this guy is.
He had a good Senior Bowl. Yeah, so I bet their fan base is going through the same shit as us right now. I guarantee it. Yeah. He had a good Senior Bowl though. Interesting. Yeah. They have no idea. They don't, man.
The 89 overall pick back in his day, Terrell Owens. Fox, there you go. Don't mess with the Fox. All right, here's
Let's see if
The
Cowboys
Chiefs.
Are the Cowboys doing anything in the boardroom here? Let's see. Don't see any action here.
With the 30th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Kansas City Chiefs select George Karlaftis.
Oh, there he is, Joe. Karlaftis is a Chief.
That's a steal of steals right there for them guys, man. Can you imagine, bro? Karlaftis just falling in your lap at 30.
30.
Kansas City, a lot of people thought they might
You know what's crazy, bro? Like he started out
their wide receiver core. But Joel, they needed to get
He started out in the top 10, top 15. He like steadily dropped in a lot of mocks and even in the real draft, bro.
Yeah. He did. He did drop. I wonder why.
Might be production. Maybe the numbers weren't as high as I thought. You know, I think he had a pretty good 3-cone too. It was I want to say his 3-cone was a sub 7, which is like really, shows the agility. So
Chiefs had a good draft today too.
no, man. Maybe it's a medical. I don't know. That's
Giants had a
good
good
ass
draft. Chiefs
pick.
had a good
Good ass
draft.
pick, man.
New Orleans had a good draft.
It's always the same teams that seem like have good job. Baltimore, Kansas City, just every year in and year out, they just get these guys that fall in their laps. Who's on the clock now? It's with Cincinnati. No other receivers have come off the board yet, right?
No, not yet.
Since our pick. Yeah, this is gonna be that run tomorrow. Cowboys. In one of my simulations, I did a trade up with Washington to go up to from 56 to 47, and it cost me a 5th.
I think they got 4 5ths. I think they'll shop those 5ths, man. If they want to, they'll shop it.
Yeah. Let me look at the trade chart. I was just looking at the trade chart here earlier.
Gregory White, hope all is well. Karlaftis would have been a good pick at 24, but they really wanted Tyler Smith.
Yeah, they had their mind, and they had 3 phone calls to trade out, and they didn't. So that says something, man. So you're looking at your 5th round values. Your first 5th round pick gives you 27.8 points. So, if you were to move up, you would have 177. That you could move up probably to Philly. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong shit here. My bad. 27 and 370. No, that's 367. So a 5th rounder. Okay, so 1 5th rounder in the 2nd round would only probably move you up to like 3 spots with Green Bay. No, not even that. New England at 54.
Do they package a player, Joe?
Could package a player. It's more likely you would probably have to throw in a 4th, which would be 43 points.
But you can do a 5th and a player.
You could do a 4th and a 5th, and you could also do a future picks too. You could do a future 3rd and a current pick. It just depends. I mean, you can make a deal happen, man. It just depends, how bad do they want the player? How bad do they want the player? So are you happy with the Tyler Smith pick? We had 190 votes here. 58 no, 18% yes, 25% to be determined. That's a good number. So 25% to be determined. I think that's a relatively good number.
Is no running on emotion, Joe?
Yeah. But that no number is still pretty high at 57%. So
Is that emotion though? Because we look
No,
at
it's
the players on the board.
definitely
Yeah.
emotion. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. You want the exciting pick. You want the pick that you've been studying all year. You've kind of fans kind of invest emotionally in some of the mock drafts. Like, oh yeah, this is the guy I want. You start dreaming about, oh, this guy's gonna do this and that, and then when you don't get him, it's like breaking up with the girlfriend. You get pissed off. You get animosity. You get these emotions of f you and and all this kind of emotions, right? When you have a
And that's
breakup,
what it's like, Joe.
that's kind of how I see it, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, Stevie Mack said the highlight video Dallas just showed of Tyler Smith shows him holding like crazy.
Nick Puente, do we trade up in the second or no? Oh, hold on, let me post him up, man. Yeah, give us some questions, man. If you have questions for us for the second round or whatever, throw them in there in the chat box. Nick Puente, did we trade up in the second? Yeah, we talked about that a little bit here. If you just jump back in, it's possible, but you'll have to do more than just 1/5 round pick, because we were just looking at the trade chart, and it's 1/5 will only give you like two spots most, so you could move up 2 spots with 1/5. So if you want to make some noise and move up a lot in the second round, you're going to probably look at giving up your third, which that's what they did to get DeMarcus Lawrence. They had to give up a third, and I think they flipped like 6 round picks or some crap like that with Washington. It was something like that, right? And so you're looking at something like that. And they kind of asked them that in the pre-draft, press conference, like, hey, well, if you use a third, there might be a 3rd-round player that you're gonna lose out on. So I don't know if they'll do it.
Man,
It might be that run, because I still feel like they do need to come out of this with the receiver though. And I think if they see the wide receiver run coming, then I think they got to get busy. I think then they got to move up. Like, unless they want to come out of this with just like a slot guy, like a slot receiver, they could probably get that guy in the 3rd or 4th round, But if you want like an Alex Pierce out of Cincinnati or Christian Watson, you might have to get busy and move up, man, for real. Those guys are going to come off here soon, because there was that first round, that first run on receivers. Then we went the run on a bunch of defenders, sprinkled in linemen, and now we're going to get to the second round. And how will that shape up? Who will be the first pick taken there? Cornerbacks, there weren't many taken. I think McDuffie went off here. I think McDuffie was the last cornerback taken, right? Or did Booth get taken?
oh,
So
there's Daxton Hill,
Daxton Hill. Where did he go? Cincinnati?
Cincinnati. Yeah,
Yeah, so there's that. There's that.
and we're at the last pick with Minnesota.
Yeah. Linebacker, you still got Dean out there, right? Dean hasn't been drafted yet. Quay Walker went early. That was a surprise, I thought.
Huh.
I like that one there. Nick, I like Tariq. Well, he would be a steal there if you could get him. He's good, and he hits those marks for the Cow for what Dan Quinn likes. He's got the size. He's one of those 6'4", 205 kind of guys. So speed too. Solid Senior Bowl. I'm a big fan of Tariq Woolen, and his ceiling is high. He's like a Trayvon Diggs. He started as a receiver, converted to cornerback. So same trajectory as Trayvon Diggs. If you could get him at 56, I mean, shoot, that might be the pick, and I would be happy with that pick.
Last pick is in, Joe.
Joe, what would have been your pick for Dallas? For me, I was still looking at Devin Walker or Raymond. You know what I mean? And the plan with that would have been okay. Then you turn around in the second or third and get your other O lineman because I think they're gonna double dip here because they're looking at tackles and guards. You know, they brought in Sam Tevy, a tackle. So if they don't come out of this with a guard here in the next 2 or 3 rounds, they're probably gonna sign Sam Tevy as a swing kind of guy to compete with Ball and this sorts of things. So that would have been my play. Devin Lloyd, I think. I mean, man, just him and Michael would just probably tee off each other. I mean, the defense would just be crazy. You know what I mean? So, those would have been my 2 picks. You know what I mean? I would have gone Lloyd or Raymond myself, but they have a different plan.
I think I think I'm the same as you.
Yeah. What it is, bros. Let's see if we got any other questions here, guys. We're on the final pick of the first round. Can you fly, Bobby? Oh yeah, Vikings. That was a crazy trade. Can you imagine being the Viking fan, bro? Like you trade from 14 to 32. Let's see what they do here, bro. Now that would be brutal.
They get Malik Willis here, Joe.
Let's see. Because you're starting to. You got a new coach, right? You got they got rid of Zimmer. Who's their head coach? It's who did Minnesota hire?
Let's find out. Minnesota Vikings head coach.
I forgot who.
Kevin O'Connell.
Oh yes, he's a former Patriot assistant. I think he was an assistant with
the Rams,
with one of them other teams. So he's a definitely offensive-minded coach. But I don't know, man. That's crazy to go to trade back that far in your first season as the coach. You know what I mean? You would think first-year head coach, let's give him the weapons. Let's give him the premier picks.
Well, their defense was ranked 30th, Joe, so I'm sure that's a defensive player. This could be Dean.
Could be. But that's what I'm saying. Like, why do that? You could have had a premier guy there, and you're going to handicap your rookie head coach right out the gate. Like, that's kind of sucky.
There's supposed to be a good relationship between your GM and your head coach, and sometimes, Joe, there isn't.
Yeah.
Golly, how much money has Kirk Cousins made to suck? Golly.
Yeah, he's one of those crafty quarterbacks that just keeps on making money, dude. You know what? He's like a slightly better Fitzmagic. Like, yeah. Honestly, I think Kirk Cousins will end up being the next Fitzmagic. Eventually, he's going to be a backup, and he'll probably be a backup for another.
Making $10 million a year, dude. That guy's made so much money.
He'll be a backup for another like 5 or 6 years, bro. Kirk Cousins. Whoever his agent is, props to that guy, bro.
Exactly.
Oh, Boye Mafe. He's still a Boye Mafe. Berkey, he's good. Christian Harris. He's still got a lot of talent, man. Second round is going to be loaded. It's a deep draft. I am a little worried about receiver though, man. A lot of them went. Who's this?
Thank you, David 66 Mustang.
Thank you, David. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you, man.
How many people were at the Dallas draft?
It was packed.
There was a fuck ton of people.
I mean, it was packed, bro. I don't know. It was a lot, though. That's a good pick for the next. I like Lewis Cine. That's the first safety taken, right?
No. The other safety was taken. What was his name? Hill. Was it Hill?
Oh, Daxton Hill. That's right.
Yeah.
Who's like a hybrid cornerback safety. But yeah, I think they consider him a safety. So Daxton Hill, Lewisine. Pretty good. All right, guys. Mike, I think that's it for tonight. Great show, man. Shout out to all you guys here. We can't do this without you. Make sure you guys check back tomorrow. I'll definitely have videos of every pick that comes in. Check out Mike, his channel as well. His reactions are awesome. I love watching those. I'm actually, as soon as I get off here, I'm going to go watch yours and see, your Tyler Smith reaction. So shout out to the chat box, man. It was fun. Love the interaction.
Mario, thank you for your help today.
Yeah,
keeping everything. Mario, you're the GOAT, bro.
Great
Soup
work
Trap,
with
you too.
moderation. Yeah, super job, mod guys. Appreciate you guys. The best in the business, man. Mike, let everybody know where they can find you if they haven't already, bro.
Yeah, Cowboys Corner right here on YouTube, guys. Thanks for shouting me out, Joe. Joe's the GOAT when it comes to draft. You guys are on the right channel. And then _ Cowboys Corner on Twitter, guys. So I follow back.
Absolutely, bro. That's all we have tonight, guys. See you for the next video. Peace.
Peace.
On one side.